Hello, I'm Hansi Parchment. You're watching Talawa TV with Crystal Davis.
I think the uniqueness of the Reggae Girlz is they embody the national motto of Jamaica, which is out of many one people. So when you look at the entirety of the Jamaica squad, you have dark-skinned girls, mixed-race girls, girls who have black and Asian in them. You also have the homegrown players, so like your Bunny Shaw, your Konya Plummer, your Den Blackwood. So what that means in terms of from a grassroots perspective is girls who are born in Jamaica can look at a Bunny Shaw and hear that authentic accent and say, you know, if Bunny can make it, then so can I. Once you hear that authenticity, that raw Jamaican accent, they should be able to look at a Bunny Shaw who's now a captain to say, if Bunny can do it, especially if you come from the same community, the same parish as her, if she can do it, then so can we.
It's great to be here. I know that you're probably the biggest supporters of the Reggae Girlz. So what you do and the message that you spread for the girls, it's really appreciated.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Crystal, I gotta give it to her. I've heard a lot of guys say she's the reason why they start off to watch female football. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm pushing her out there to keep on doing your thing. Don't get discouraged. You have a band of brothers behind you. And what we try to do is to get female who think like you know, in the game. Right, Siobhan?
Yeah,
so enough
because
respect to you, Crystal, and keep fighting.
as you mentioned, a lot of persons, because I think the Reggae Girlz has been the most successful team in our football, and I think a lot of that was underrated. So what you've done for the local aspect of Jamaicans, you brought that sense of admiration to the persons know that hey, it's not just the boys, the females as well. The females have the love as well. And honestly, if it wasn't for someone like you, Crystal, the YouTube space would just be crowded with the reggae boys, reggae boys, reggae boys.
Yeah. So we do, you know, we have lots of respect.
You know, so I could touch base with her again at some point and see if she's up for an interview. But she did say yes before. It's just that I recognize that at the time there must have been a lot that she was going through, hence not pushing and asking for the interview. But I think it can be done.
Sorry to interject here, but you know, I must take this moment out to say thank you. You are such a being. You don't only look out selfishly for yourself. And as a broadcasting journalist as I am, and for the 40 odd years that I'm in the business, we when we're going after that story, we tend not to give hoots about what pains or atrocities it may cause when hunting that story. And so it takes a man and a woman who shares the pain of others to really look into it and say, no, you know what, by me pushing I can cause or create certain pain, and I wouldn't want that, so let me ease back a bit. It takes it because you see, we can get lost in the realm of collecting and dispensing information. You know, we can get caught up in that, you know, just to make a headline, just to get the notes out there. And I applaud you for using this kind of foresight to look deep in it and say, you know what, she may be in a spot. You're not saying she was in a spot. She may be in a spot. So let me take a step back and allow time to process this thing. So I raise my hat to you, you know, for that. You're a stalwart, and I entrust and I hope and pray that you'll continue in this vein, because you are the creme de la creme, and no one can take your spot. Just remember that. No one can take your spot. Others will come and try to do, and others may label them as doing better than, but there's no one can take that first place from you. He's always first and will always be first.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
My followers, how are you all? Good afternoon, good evening, possibly good morning. All depends on where you are in the world. Welcome back to another live stream. Don't ask me why I'm smiling so hard, because I don't know. I just appear to be in a good mood. I've got a headache, and I've had a headache for the last couple of days. Got a sore throat as well, but despite it all, I'm still smiling. Happy Friday. Safe travel to those of you who are making your way home from work, or possibly some of you are probably on the graveyard shift. Either way, I do hope and pray that you arrive at your destination safe and unharmed, because doing so is an underrated blessing. Let me know how you guys are doing there in the comment section. I am completely, like I said, in a good mood tonight. You guys seem to have had your wish come through. So I asked you guys, who would you guys like to see me collaborate with on my community section, and the majority of you said Ryan LFC. Though I am going to be completely honest with you, I did not intend on collaborating with Mr. Jackson on this particular topic. Matter of fact, I didn't even know that I was going to cover tonight's live stream. You should know by now that I am going to be doing a live fundraiser, and I'm relying on you guys to kindly dip in your pockets. So I did have something else in mind pertaining to a collaboration with Ryan. Again, it's what you guys wanted, and I'm hoping to deliver that to you guys. But before we get to that, we do have to turn things down just a little bit, and we will be turning our attention to tonight's live stream. So my followers, I am in need of your support. And if in case you haven't read my YouTube description, a dear friend of ours, I'm sure you're familiar with his face, Mr. Philip Beckford. Unfortunately, guys, he recently lost his mother. So tonight's live stream, we are seeking to raise 50,000 Jamaica dollars to help with his mother's funeral costs. Please donate what you can during this stream and share with your friends and family. And before I forget my manners, thank you so much for your generosity. Okay, I'm going to be sharing the link towards the PayPal account. But before I get into the PayPal conversation, the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club have kindly stepped in to facilitate the donation. So what we have agreed to do is that the donation, hopefully, which will be handed by you guys, it will go through to the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club PayPal account, and from there, someone from the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club will then Western Union the funds raised on tonight's live stream to Philip Beckford. Okay, so that is for the purpose of transparency. If you guys want me to go into any further details, please do ask, and I'll be more than happy to elaborate. Okay, so massive thank you to the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club for stepping in and helping to facilitate the running of the donation there. Okay, if you're not familiar to the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club, please do head over to their YouTube channel, hit the like and subscribe button. I reckon I have spoken for way too long, though it is only just under 10 minutes. So I am going to go ahead and bring out my host. You're definitely familiar with his name, familiar with his face. You've seen him over on Elite Sports. Definitely know who Mr. Ryan LFC is. How are you, sir? How you doing? I think you're on mute.
I'm doing good. I get some rest from a long day at work, but I'm doing good. Haven't been to the gym probably one time from this month, so I'm feeling good. I'm happy to be here and to share my knowledge and to help. Always here to help. I have a willing heart, you know?
I like that. And like, when I came up with the suggestion, I was like, okay, I definitely need to get you involved somewhere, somehow. Obviously, like I said, when my subscribers asked for me to do a collaboration of yourself, I didn't imagine that this would be the collaboration. But sometimes things just come up out the blue, completely unexpected. Obviously, we're doing this for a tremendous cause. So hopefully tonight's live stream goes according to plan. And I will be sharing the details there. Let me just check something, guys. I'm going to
share the thank you so much, Mr. Teagat. He's just shared the link to the PayPal account, so I'm just going to bring it up on screen. But before I do so, Mr. Jackson, you're wearing the jersey of your favorite coach. How lovely.
Cavaliers. And so funny, big up to Manningsman. I win this shirt on Manningsman show.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think about 2 years ago. And actually, Rudolph Speed are the one who
Yeah, good thing.
donate to Manningsman show, and they have a giveaway. So I said, why not try to win a Cavaliers jersey? And honestly, I'm going to be very honest, is one of my favorite in my jersey collection. Why?
Yeah.
I think it's the material. I don't know. They always said nothing really too good make in the Caribbean, but I have to say this one is really good. Really, the
Yeah.
material, it light. I love it. I really love this Cavaliers jersey. So big up to
You know
Rudolph Speed,
what?
big up to Cavaliers. Yeah?
I'm with you on that. I'm with you. The reason why I'm with you on that is because I actually wanted that jersey that you're wearing. When it
Yeah?
came out, I was in love with the jersey. I still am. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think I can get my hand on that particular jersey. I feel like it's probably out of stock, but I love that jersey. It's
Yeah, I
clean.
love white too, and it's very light. Normally, having on jersey, the heat with so many lighter over me, it's really, it's really light. That's why I love it, and it's a good jersey. And I mean, I really love the Cavaliers jersey. So big up to Speed, and why not? One of the best team in Jamaica. We're rocking it. We're
Amen.
celebrating local football. So I'm all in for it, man. You know what I mean? So
I like that. I
yeah.
like that. Yeah, it looks good. Looks like a lovely jersey. So just like you said, big up to Mr. Speed and Cavaliers, especially for what they did recently with against Inter Miami. Of course, we know they didn't get the job done in terms of the result. Football is a game of results, but to be brushing shoulders with arguably the very best footballer to ever do it. I don't know what Mr. LFC has to say about that, but I think most certainly Lionel Messi is he your GOAT? Don't tell me
100%.
about no one running down the wing. I'm not trying to hear that
Only
tonight.
two GOAT in
Oh,
sports
here we go.
history. I would say three GOAT in sports history. Usain Bolt, LeBron James, and Lionel Messi. They are my
Apparently,
three GOAT.
apparently someone said that I'm not sure, don't shoot the messenger, but someone is doing some, I think he's got like a cardboard up, and he said, I can read it in the studio, I think he's wearing a Golden State jersey, and on the cardboard it says Golden State knocked your teeth out last night. I don't know what that's all about. Is that what type of joke is that? I don't understand it.
No, that is just that
Can I
is
not
when playoff come. When
Can I
playoff come,
is it okay to
it's a
bring him on?
different thing.
Is it okay to bring him on the screen? Because I don't know what he's on about, but he's got it
Well,
on his.
he's all welcome, man. Once he ready to talk sports, we all
All right,
here to
let's
welcome him.
bring him up. Mr. CC Sport, what's that all about, sir?
CC Sports Lab. The man is jipping tonight, man. The man is jipping. Oh my God.
Think you're on mute, CC.
I say it's so ironic that we have a Flakers fan on the chat, on the stream, cause I'ma just pull out my Golden State jersey. I didn't even realize I chef. You have on the chef jersey tonight, man. Last night the chef cooked some curry goat,
Oh, interesting. Who did they beat?
Or to be honest though, as Ryan stated, the thing about it too, like I have Michael Jordan as the GOAT, but you cannot, you see certain things in sports, if you look at a lot of players and you look at their impact, separate and apart from Jordan in the basketball arena, you'd have Kobe to his impact, but LeBron James have stamped his authority on the game as well. So you can't go around that. So people opinion, you have to just know, like probably right now as it stands, it's probably 60-40. Say my catch up.
You know he's not going to agree with you on that one, right?
No, no, he's catching up because right now as the poll stands, as I said, it's probably 60-40,
I hear you, sir. I hear you. But how's your day been? It's a Friday. How you feeling?
I mean today today was a hectic day, man. I mean, like at work, I don't know. It's 9 to 5 thing more, but just a lot of stuff when it comes down to like end the year and trying to ensure that because the job that I do is finance, so we are trying to ensure so all the numbers are right, so we can get to publish, isn't me, and everything. So I think it's kind of hectic. So just meeting, and those things. So, but overall, still, no good. I was in a good mood, you know.
Okay, sure. That's good. That's good. So back to what we were saying. Let me take a quick little glance in the comments section. By the way, guys, the link to tonight's donation to the PayPal account, again belonging to the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club, it has been pinned in my comment section. So please, if you can, kindly donate towards tonight's live stream. Again, the purpose of tonight's live stream, we're trying to raise 50,000 Jamaican dollars for the funeral, to help put towards the funeral costs for Mr. Beckford. And he will be joining the live stream shortly, just to remind you guys of who he is. And he will be expressing his gratitude to those of you who have kindly donated to the stream. Okay, so back to yourself there, Mr. Jackson. What do you have to say with regards to what CC just said? Because I know you don't agree.
You know what? I want to keep it a nice show because I love watch Talawa TV with CC. I don't know. I think you get the best out of him. Some of him best video.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what it's about you and him, but I watch you and him all the time, and I don't know. I wish he can bring that energy to film show and everybody else show. You know what I mean? Probably because I don't know. Probably respect you more. You have some woman who keep some man in check and all of these stuff. Probably CC is one of them guys.
And Tiga. I've had the same reviews for yourself, CC and Tiga.
Yeah.
You know, well, you know, the thing about it is, I don't know. I think you see, Crystal have this thing about her where she kind of just push you and make you know, so you can do it, and you end up just doing it, and I probably some of the time I feel a bit more comfortable. Right? I don't know. You're sure at the 8 o'clock bigger than CVM thing, When I go over there, so 2,000 people in a chat and a bag of people I said beat. So I prime time show man, they don't know it come on. But as I say, you see the only thing about it, the good thing about it is you see we on the stream now and no animosity and everybody does, It's just one family more while and others is the camaraderie. Sometimes people have to just understand and overstand. But as I said, I think there's a little chemistry, man, because somebody said to me the other day, who's that young lady speaking on the show? And I'm like, she's this British girl from in London. I'm not sure, like so people been a request a Christian. I know every time I have a show, people doesn't say, where's the London girl? I'm like, London.
I know the thing too. I was watching him logo. His logo look really good, and in presentation coming on the show with that nice background, and him look more calm and composed. So I love that CC. So it's a compliment for you tonight.
He's got a massive show coming up, Ryan. Like, I think he solidified his niche. So look out for that one. He's got a big string of show coming up.
But CC, I don't know. Sometime, I don't know. I think it's the same fans I have with everybody else. But I don't know if it's me. But they always say my fans is just different. And I'm saying, I don't know if it's me, because you're just talking about, it just not too much going. What is it about my show? Is it me or the audience themselves? Or me a part of that?
Right? Your audience is rough. I'm telling you, your audience is rough. They ramp very rough. Okay? I mean, big them up. But they're rough. They're a tough cookie over there.
Hey, give it easy.
Pick up yourself, Jason Good.
What is it, CC?
No, some of the name Garfield Leslie, because some of the times I'm on the radio, but because I'm the calling show. So I'm ask if I CC this a call the sports show, but sometimes I on the scoreboard to give some analysis. You see me? So sometimes depending on the occasion, you know. But as I said before, Ryan, me did tell you one time, man, me tell you say the hardest thing this me ever do, bro. I don't know because me's a numbers guy. When me I go to school, me can just do the number, them tell you do me I do and go through. But in terms of like, you know you have the information and you know where you come for say, but sometimes you did say one time you have to like have tunnel vision. People are gonna say things and you have to just kind of focus on what you're doing and what you're saying. You get what I say? Yeah, man, the artist, a bad artist, man. I know, man, get me right there.
Yeah,
trademark.
that was a good picture. Yeah, sometimes you're going to have good and you're going to have bad, you know. But you just have to just. I like this sometimes when I'm talking about topic. The comment, I don't put the comment because it can be very distracting. So sometimes I'm doing a topic and I'm doing a show and I'm just flowing without not seeing the comment. Although I still see the people them, but I just not seeing the comment. You know what I mean? I said it like that because sometimes one look mistake, one look somebody can throw you up down in the comment section and the show gone to another thing. So yeah.
That's true. Take a moment just to big up the comment section. Big up yourself, Georgia Girl. Big up yourself, Danny Dread. Big up yourself, Conroy Sterling. Guys, if you're not familiar to Jason Guna TV, I don't know, you're probably living under a rock. Do familiarize yourself. Head over to his YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button. Make sure you do the same to Elite Sports TV. I don't think he needs me plugging him because he is one of the very best in YouTube, not just in the Jamaica football community, but just in general. Make sure you familiarize yourself to CC Sports Lab, and also make sure you subscribe to the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club. Okay, Jordan Woodfine, that's a unique surname. Big up yourself there, sir. I'm gonna stick a pin in it. Garfield Leslie, big up yourself also. Max City, the man is here. Johnny Powell, good night to yourself. East Side FC. I might have to get back to you on that because that is quite a broad one. I'm going to stick a pin in it and I'm going to take things down a notch, several notch. I'm going to bring on Mr. Philip Beckford. Again, guys, please do help me to pay our respect to Philip Beckford. He recently lost his mom, and tonight's live stream is dedicated to him and his family. Okay. And again, if you could kindly donate towards his mom's funeral, I think he will correct me on this. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, his mom's funeral is the 20th of this month. We're aiming to fundraise 50,000 Jamaican dollars on tonight's live stream. Okay. Mr. Beckford, sir, how are you?
Good night, everyone. I don't know if everyone is seeing me clearly.
Yes, we can see you.
First of all, I must thank the host, our queen here, Crystal Davis. She was the one that reached out to me after I made the post. So she was integral in arranging this stream along with Ryan and the other host. Thank you very much, everyone that organized this stream and is here supporting me. It's really a hard time for me, but I'm trying my best to cope. For those that are watching and those that might join or may join further down, I appreciate I appreciate everything, and I can only pray that God will continue to bless each and every one richly. And thank you all.
It's okay. Don't worry. We got you. It's okay. You don't need to say anything else. You can mute your mic. Please don't try to go any further. Just take it easy. Of course, you're more than welcome. I think I speak for the lads on screen. This is nothing, you heard what Ryan said earlier on. He's just doing this for the goodness of his heart. I didn't even ask CC to jump on board. I told him I was going to do a live stream and he just offered to come on the stream. So again, I think that speaks volumes as to who he is as a person. Again, massive thank you to the lads on screen for joining me with tonight's live stream. They're both family men. They could easily have said no, they want to spend time with their families, but they've gone ahead and they're giving us all a support. Likewise, same goes to you guys in the comment section. Ryan, I need your help. Cece, I need your help. We're trying to reach 50,000 Jamaica dollars on tonight's live stream. Please help me to achieve the goal.
It's a 50,000 US.
50,000. 50. if how
Okay.
greedy.
So my condolence first and foremost before I get into what we're going to discuss. My condolence. You know, there is nothing that I can say to you right now to bring back your parents or for you to feel good. But I just want to say my condolence, and you know, keep your head above the water, stay strong, and you know, it's very difficult right now, and I know that many times, you know, we hear a difficult time, we try to run away from it, but it's your mom. It's never nice for someone to lose their man or anybody, relative and things. So my condolence and things. Is this the security will always talk about Reggae Girlz, right? Talawa, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yo, oh my God. Sorry to hear that, my brother. And I just started to pick up on the voice and I said, I know this person, you know?
Yeah,
I think he
massive.
called in a couple times on my show while me and you doing a show. Where him and job too, so.
Yeah, he always at work, you know. Bit like yourself, massive family man. And you know, yeah, I just thought tonight will be a good occasion for us to just give him some support from afar. So hopefully we're able to hit the target. Mr. Beckford, please don't feel pressured to stay on screen. If you want to leave at any point, you're more than welcome to do so. If you just want to sit back and relax and not speak, again, do whatever you're comfortable with, okay? I'm gonna hand over to yourself, Ryan, to lead on the Reggae Boys stuff, and then we'll spin it back over to the Reggae Girlz, because we are playing tomorrow, guys. The Reggae Girlz are playing against Mexico, although you probably aware of that based on what we can see on social.
Yeah, keep the mic there. That I'm hearing it loaded, but before you continue still, I'm asking Danny Jed, take your note to your pocket. I'm asking all my usual supporter. We have a PayPal account here. Everybody in Jamaica have PayPal account. Everybody in the United States. Everybody across the world have PayPal account. See?
Jenko people, we just send the first $20 to the. So I'm gonna kick it off.
That's good. That's good. Jason, I'm asking you, Knockins, take your note to your pocket. Georgia girl, take your note to your pocket. Danny Jed, Max City, take your note to your pocket. I am here asking for you guys' support. Anything that you guys have, we will appreciate it, people. And the link pin in the comment section. You can go ahead, send me a screenshot. You can send it to CC, you can send it to Crystal, you can send it to any of us and let us know that you top up something in the PayPal, okay? I will appreciate that. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Each side, your money enough, you know. Sense your brother, you know. So, support the thing. Anyway, yeah, over to you, back, Crystal.
I want you to lead on the Reggae Boy stuff. I want you to lead on, you know, the latest happening with the Reggae Boys before we segue to the Reggae Girlz. Apparently, you guys are coming to the UK, right?
Just a second.
Okay, so let me see what you guys are saying there in the comment section. Max City says, CC, who drew the picture of you in the Leonardo da Vinci? Big up CC, always on point. Jordan says you would make a good addition to the Notkins family. What else did I miss? Is that you, Ryan, or who's it? Is one of us? Hold on, let me go back up to his comments. Okay.
Probably was talking about you.
Do you know what? This is gonna sound so wild, but I am up for collaborating with people, but I am just so like scared to collaborate with people. This year has been the first time on my channel in a very long time, where I've just said, okay, I'm gonna relax a bit, lower my guard, and collaborate with people. So yeah, I am open to collaboration, as long as it makes sense. Obviously, I live thousands of miles away from you. I'm currently 6 hours ahead of you in terms of time zone. If it makes sense, I'm open to collaborations, but some collaborations, it does make me nervous. I'm not going to lie to you, Jordan. It definitely makes me nervous, but if it makes sense, then why not? Johnny says, hey, Crystal, Legan, Ryan, and Cece, blessed love.
I'm ready now. I'm not into the collab with nobody, man. I'm not in the collab, man. Anybody want to collab, they have to pay me, man.
I'm scared of
I'm business,
collaboration.
man.
I think you're fully aware of that, though. I'm so scared of being done wrong. Like, I've been done so dirty in the past, especially when it comes to the Reggae Girlz, you know. And I've told you this already, Ryan, where in the past, especially over the last 2 World Cup cycles, where I've been used and then just spat out, you know, and I don't want that to happen again. So I've got my guard up. I am open to collaboration, but I am very concerned to collaborate with people. And as they say, the good spoils it for the bad. That's what it is, innit?
Definitely. Blessings, man.
So someone is asking where to send the money. So the money, James, pick up yourself. It is in the pinned comment. So if you look at the top in the comment section, you should see a link to the PayPal account, right? And that's where you'll be able to send. Jordan, CC, send. No hesitation.
Send out the money, Jordan. Send out the money. I'm a Knockins TV. Knockins production I work with, you know. You see I put out press release for Homeland FC today, you know. So them press release, them I know say Come up, Jordan. Come out to your pocket.
Thank you, Georgia girl. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Anyway, so let's discuss the football.
Yes.
Why, I don't know, man. But Reggae Boys going to the UK. This is opportunity for you, Crystal, to see the Reggae Boys. If you're interested to see the Reggae Boys, they will in London, in your favorite city, specific. They will be in Charlton Athletic.
Oh, so they're going to be Charlton, yeah?
Yeah, so they're going to play 2 games. They're going to play against their rival Trinidad and Tobago in the first one. And the winners will face either Ghana or Nigeria. It's going to be a 2-leg. It's going to be 2 games for both, for 4 teams. Win, lose, or draw, you're going to play 2 games. So it's a great warm-up. It's a good preparation for the Reggae Boys going into them World Cup, right? Going into the World Cup qualify and going into the Gold Cup. So it's going to be a huge summer for the Reggae Boys. So I'm asking the people, get yourself ready. Get yourself into the gym, because it's going to be a lot of long nights show. Every single day you guys are going to sick of show going into the summer. So when the Premier League is done, when the Bundesliga is done, we are ready for international. The Reggae Boys qualify for the Gold Cup. The Reggae Boys are in this 2 competition. And I think it's a good preparation going into especially the 2 important World Cup games. So it's going to be a long journey. I'm looking forward, but, you know, I'm hoping that players don't tell us that they're going to take vacation with their family and things. I don't want to hear none of that, man.
Why not?
I think this year going to be a very interesting year. This year, everything going to be over. We have World Cup. We missed out on last World Cup. I think this is the opportunity for players to understand that it's good to have vacation with the family and you're looking forward for the family, but I think at this moment we want to achieve greatness. This is a lifetime opportunity going into the World Cup, especially it's going to be in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. The first time 3 countries going to host the World Cup, right? So it's going to be huge for us, and it's going to be our 2nd World Cup, right? And we need to be at the World Cup. So I'm pleading to the players, Crystal. I know it's a little bit selfish, but we have to get things right. we need more game time, and I think it's a very good start for these two games. What do you think?
I hear what you're saying, but I have a few concerns. One of my concerns is that some of these players, right? And we know how it goes if we're looking at the Premier League. Some of these players who play for their respective clubs, not just the Reggae Boys, but just players in general playing for their respective clubs. At this point of the season, when they have accumulated enough points to stay up in the top tier or whichever level of the competition in which they play in terms of their leagues, once they have accumulated enough points to save themselves from relegation, what we're in April, next month is May, their minds are probably already in that honeymoon phase in terms of they're ready for their holiday, because that's what is to be expected, right? Like, traditionally, once your season concludes in May, for the majority of the team outside of the MLS, you go off with your holiday. Some players, I think, it's 2-week vacation that they get before they have to look towards their club preparation, because they're going to be going on preseason, isn't it? So 2 weeks to be with their family, I think that is quite precious. It's precious time. I mean, I don't need to echo that to yourself, Ryan, because you're a family man. Like, we all know you love your kids. We all know you do anything to be with your kids. That's something that I really have so much high respect for you, is the way that you are so responsible and loving to your two kids. And a lot of the guys in this team are parents. They are parents. They want to be with their missus. They want to be with their kids, because they probably can't afford to do so during the season's campaign. A lot of them miss the first day of school, the literal kids' first ever day at school. They miss it because they're at training. They miss sitting around the table for Christmas because they have to go and train. They miss celebrating the first birthday because they're perhaps in another city or they're in another country. So moments like these, their missus is probably applying the P for pressure and saying, you best say no to that Unity Cup and come on our holiday. And I'm gonna have to side with the missus here, lads. Like, family comes first. I'm not mad at them. If your missus is pressuring you and telling you that you have to come spend family time with the kids, I totally understand that, because family comes first. The fan in me, though, understands what you're saying. Like, come and play football. But they're probably exhausted, though, Ryan. They probably need a little break, because let's remind ourselves, they're going into the World Cup qualifier and then the Gold Cup, aren't they?
Yeah, but I understand it and I get it, but they're going to still have vacation. They're still going to have vacation for this summer. After the tournament, they get 2 weeks, 3 weeks after the tournament. The club give them 2 weeks.
They have to prepare themselves for a pre-season, don't they?
Yeah, but they get 2 weeks.
Are you sure about that?
Of course. Kanate, all of them, every player. And the problem is with my Jamaican team, and this is why I don't think these players are committed. And I'm talking about 65% of the players are not committed. Because when I look at the United States team, when I look at Canada, when I look at Mexico, I don't hear none of this bullshit about vocation. I'm not in that, man. We're not into that, man. These players get vocation. Christian Pulisic, they play every single game. All of the country is only us talking about this vocation. Hey, my brother, play football, bro. Come and play football. I'm serious, man. We want this program to be successful, and this is why the players will say, oh, they CONCACAF don't respect them. No, you have to earn that, bro. Respect, you have to earn your respect. You know what I mean?
Should we not be lashing out at the football calendar, though, if that's the case? Because
I agree with the footballing calendar. I agree always. But at this point in time, every single summer, Jamaican players have to go up on vacation. Always important. When you go on vacation, where is the time you're going to get to be fit to come and play World Cup qualifier? Remember, we're playing 2 important World Cup qualifier now. So where are you going to do? Go up on vacation for 2 weeks, not do nothing, and then come play 2 World Cup qualifier without unfit? We in a problem. No World Cup.
Okay, what would you do if your little one is saying to you that she wants you to, I don't know, take her to Disneyland? What would you say to her?
I'm going to be very honest. You see, this is my job. Many times in the past, I have to choose. Is it I'm coming to do stream, or I'm going to take out my kids Sometimes I make the sacrifice to no stream, and sometimes if it's that important a game, I made the sacrifice to the stream because this is what feed the family. You understand? I don't want you none of that with none of my players this summer, Crystal. I don't want you no man come tell me about their vocation for family.
But Mr. Jackson, you didn't answer the question.
I do. I said sometime I may depend on the stream. So if the game, if the stream, for example, the game that we're going to play, the 4 game that we're going to play, it's important. If the game is not important, I'm not going. I'm going to spend time with my family. But this game, these 4 games, is very important. You get me? I'm serious, bro. We're going. Listen, we can't even go to the next round of the World Cup qualify. We have 2 World Cup qualify, 1 away and 1 at home. These 2 games, if we don't top the group, we come second. We end up in a tough group with 2 seeded, 2 good teams. So we can end up meet Panama. And it's only 1 team go out of the group. Okay, all right. Let's miss out the Union Cup. We now come for the Union Cup. All the way we go up on vacation and then we come. World Cup qualify. And
Mr. Jackson, so sorry to interject. Let's look at let's say what the final day of the Premier League calendar. Let's just use the Premier League calendar as our base, right? The final day of the Premier League calendar is the 25th of May. Traditionally, we know that's when every single team's going to be playing.
yeah.
The first game, so Trinidad and Tobago versus Jamaica, is scheduled for the 27th of May. So again, I'm saying, should we not be looking at the football organizers? Did they even think of the players and their fitness and well-being when they were scheduling this fixture? Because that is 2 days after the season has concluded. When some of these players, let's say if they're in a relegation battle, they would have been playing their arse off to save their teams from relegation, throwing the sink at the opposition to ensure that their team doesn't get relegated. So again, should we not be having a conversation to say, you know what, the organizers here probably should have done a better job? Did they take the players' playing schedule into consideration?
Yes, I agree. I agree with that. And sometimes I look at it. So you're saying that the Union Cup, we shouldn't be playing it then?
No, I'm not saying that we shouldn't be playing it. Do you want me to get up the Premier League fixtures, for example?
Yes, yeah,
Let's
you
look at the
can.
Premier League fixtures, yeah?
You
So
can.
again, let's say, all right, so let's remind ourselves, let me look at this screen. The 27th of May, that's when we're scheduled to play against Trinidad and Tobago, right? So if we look at the Premier League, for example, and this is just one league, Bobby Reid, for example, if we look at the Premier League schedule and we scroll all the way down to May when the season wraps up, you would see that the final game of the season is scheduled for May the 25th, right? So what I'm saying is that it's 2 days after the season concludes. So again, I understand what you're saying, but should we also not be looking at the organizers and saying to ourselves, could you not have organized this better so that it fits the players' schedule?
I agree that the organizer, but it's what it is. Sacrifice have to make if you want great sacrifice. Like I'm saying to the Jamaican players, say, gentlemen, okay, I know you guys have a long season, but here's what we're going to do as a coaching staff. We trying to go to the World Cup. We are preparing everybody. We're going to mix this. We're going to make a lot of changes. So every player has probably played 35 minutes, right? 35 minutes. We want everybody to bond. We're using these 2 games as preparation for the World Cup qualifier. So we're going to mix it up. But we want to have a structure. We want to have the same players. But we're going to rotate the squad. Right? So every player has probably played 30 minutes or 35 minutes. So you're not going to play a full 90 minutes. Because really and truly, if we really look at these 2 games, these are 2 great games. You know why? Yeah. It's showing in the past that Jamaica as a team is slow, right? They pick up the pace. So for example, we play these 2 games. When it comes on to the World Cup qualifier, Jamaica will be much faster rhythm, quick pace than we're just going to play the first game and then the second game. It's showing the last 2022 World Cup that every single time, every winner will play 3 games. The third game we always play much better than the first two games. So we are a team that with consistent playing together, it suit us better. So I'm saying with these two games, right? This is a good preparation to get the cobweb out of the boots and get ready for these two World Cup qualify. I would look at it and say, players, look at the bigger picture. You can have all the vocation that you want with your family, but at this moment, we need to make the sacrifice. With anything you do in life, you have to make sacrifice, right? And I made a lot of sacrifice, and I think the players need to make that sacrifice. I don't know what CC think. Want to get everybody into the thing. I don't want to over, I'm being aware of that too. Sometimes the ladies say but knowing me doing a lot of stream by myself, so I want to get CC involved. Get off the phone and come. Let's go, man. Come on.
No, I mean that's it. So, yeah, man. In terms of what you're saying, Ryan, you're right. And in terms of the organizers, they really couldn't squeeze it anywhere else. I remember the other night we were doing the stream, Crystal, and I was saying to you that the last time the Unity Cup was held, it was the 29th of May to the 2nd
Yeah.
of June in 2004. I think Jamaica played. We lost 1-0 and 2-0 in two games that we played, but it was basically in the same period. And then the FIFA window is the 2nd of June to the 10th of June. So there's no,
Yeah.
and then there's the CONCACAF Gold Cup after that. So there's really no time in the schedule to really fit it. What I would want them to do, because I think you might end up not having any of the Premier League players in the team, given the space between the end of the season and the time of the first game. So you might not have the
MLS, because sorry to interject, but let's say Andre Blake, for example, he has a game scheduled for the 24th of May against Inter Miami.
But this is all right. So this is the thing that I can talk about. For example, right now we know you're gonna have the championship players because their season ends the 3rd of May, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you have a League One, if you have a couple League One players, they're going to also end somewhere in the first week of May also at that point in time. So it's pretty much between like the MLS players, which is Andre Blake, and the EPL players. But this is where the thing where I personally think the team needs a few more players. And right now, we're talking, they should be in the background working and getting passports for some of these guys. So when it comes on to that period of that window, if we're missing 4 or 5 players, we are bringing in four or
Good
five
quality.
players, yes, quality players to come into that team. So by the time those other players come in the Gold Cup period, we basically have a decent quality or set of players to mesh with those players. So I feel like because you're missing, like if you miss a Leon Bailey, you miss a Bobby Reed, and you're going to miss a Ethan Pinnock. That's a space where you can carry in a defender, you can carry in a winger or a forward, you can carry in another midfielder. So it is just, and I feel like the games are good for Jamaica because it's going to give us back-to-back games because we're going to play those games, then we're going to move on and go into BVI, go play the British Virgin Islands, then come back to Jamaica and play Guatemala and go straight to the Gold Cup. And the thing I said about the Gold Cup already, I think this is a Gold Cup that Jamaica is supposed to win. If Jamaica don't win this Gold Cup, I would find it underwhelming because it's clashing with the Club World Cup. And a lot of these players are going to probably choose to play the Club World Cup. There's a possibility that some of these players are not going to be playing in the CONCACAF Gold Cup. So it even gives Jamaica even a much more wider breathing room in terms of going out there and getting that team chemistry to go into the next window in September. And for me, it's just the complement of players that you can get on board. So it's really and truly, I think it's on the federation now to know that if them have 5 or 6 players, you have to try to get them in now. If you don't get in the players them in the Unity Cup, then it don't make any sense to try to get them in after that.
Guys, I'm just calculating where we're at. Yes, so I'm listening, but I'm just looking at where we're at in terms of how short we are of the donation. First of all, thank you to those of you who have donated so far. Based on my calculation, let's just see. We are $198 shy of our target. So far, we have received $119, and that's in under an hour. Let me just show you guys the conversion rate, all right? So that we're all on the same wavelength. Sorry to interject, CC. I'll make it very quick. So this
No
is
problem.
thank you. This is the calculation that you guys can see. Oops, you can't. My bad. Let me bring it up. So here is the converter, right, guys? So 50,000 Jamaica dollars. I've used US because with PayPal, it will come up with US currency. In terms of US currency, the target would be $317 US currency, and that is then converted into 50,000 Jamaica dollars, right? So massive thank you to your donation. Big up to Teagat from Sports Down the Middle. He's kindly keeping an eye on the donation for us, so we know once we've hit our target, so we can tell you guys thank you that we've reached our target. So $119 so far. Big up each and every one of you. Back over to Mr. CC Sports Lab and Mr. Jackson. Hold on. It's about to get better, guys. Let me see. Let me bring out my boy. He's been in the studio, hopefully not for too long. Mr. Chemo, sir, I kept you in the studio, but it wasn't intentional. My apologies. How are you, sir?
Not bad. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Good night. How you doing? It's a Friday.
Yes, it is a Friday. Just came in from about an hour ago. Saw the link and I plan to have on share my few things.
Okay.
I thought you was going to be trackside today.
No, to be honest, I'm not really a track fan. However, I was watching it on YouTube though. It's like the first time. So I just want to see how it look on the TV. There weren't much people in the stand. Maybe it's because of the first day. As I said, I don't really understand much about track and field. But as a sports person, I want to have an idea. I want to learn. But let's see it go. But it's a good feeling. A good feeling based on what I'm seeing on the TV, the whole display and thing. Imagine if the stadium was actually renovated other than just the track. It would look more enticing.
Yeah, and from what I can see, they've put some unbelievable amount of efforts into putting this event together and bringing in it seems like they've brought in some content creators as well, Kimo, if I'm not mistaken.
A lot of content creators. I don't know much about content creators on the track and field side, but there seems a lot of content creators, video editors, graphic designers, and they're doing a pretty good job, a really good job.
They're doing a pretty damn good job for real. Quick, go on, Kimo.
I think where the track and field is, Cam's finished last week. I think they could have done a bit more marketing because marketing things in Jamaica would be much more different, and especially marketing something like this that never happened. The first time we're gonna have like a grand slam. This is giving like a diamond league kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
The diamond league. So it's good. It's good. But hopefully it is successful as the day go along. And this should end on Sunday. So maybe you'll see more crowd. Maybe it could be because of work today. It's Friday, but hopefully get better and better. So they want to do it again.
I think you should make your way down there, if possible. Try and see who you can contact and get down there because you make some fabulous content and you're smart enough to figure out what's going on. All you need to do is do your homework, pull a few athletes to the side and speak to them. Like it's really not that difficult. Track and field, I think you would actually enjoy covering track and field because I love it. It's so much different to football. And the athletes are so appreciative. No shade at footballers, but track and field athletes, in my experience, they're massively appreciative because the sport is largely undercovered, if that makes sense. Like what you were saying, I believe you said the coverage could have been better in terms of the promotion, right? So they do appreciate the efforts that we make. little update there to share with you guys. It's coming in. A massive thank you to the guys in the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club, Teaget and also Issa. They're keeping us updated, guys. So I'll share with you what they have just sent me. Slight little correction. My apologies. I did not take into consideration the transaction fees. So the lads have kindly gone ahead and provided latest bit of infos there for you guys, right? So here is how it's looking on the screen in front of you. So the target for Jamaica is 50,000 Jamaica dollars. That is $328 in US, right? And we're looking at sending it express. We're looking at also after getting this money, the donation, we're going to Western Union, Philip Beckford, the donation. All right. So again, that is solely for the purpose of transparency. Okay. Back over to what you were saying there, CD. My apologies.
Yeah, so what I was saying is, like, I think the games, as Ryan said, we can't ease up off of the pedal right now because we have practically a year before the World Cup, and if we're serious about qualifying for the World Cup, like you have this is the period where there's a lot of sacrifices that's going to be have to make. You have to go make some sacrifices, but in and of itself, there are positions that I think we can still fill out with this upcoming fixtures, and I think they should even work on that because I think we still need a right back. We still, I think you can probably work with a left back, but we still need an additional left back. We need players that the coach can look and go to his bench early. So far, the same issue that we had with the previous coach is the same issue we have with this coach, where when him look on the bench, he come like him seeing ghosts. It's like he's seeing ghosts. Like him look and say, oh, who me pick up? No, we cannot have that because the first 11 should be as good as the second 11. The guys on the bench the guys on the field should be saying, yo, if me slip, me slide, there's another person can come in. I think with Pep Guardiola, even though he's not like my coach, but you can notice every season with Manchester City, you have a set of guys who it's almost as if there's no really fixtures in the team. Like Kevin De Bruyne would have been probably the only fixture in that unit. So a lot of the times you see some big name player, them still get drop or another player comes up in the team. So with that being said, I feel as if we still need, like, as I said, in the wing back areas, we need another additional right back quality. We need an additional left back quality. We need two more midfielders and we need two forward. Like you can put the ball at the back of the net. In addition, when it comes on to forward, I think this Mason Greenwood merry-go-round thing that we have going around. I think Mason Greenwood should be a part of that Unity Cup. If Mason Greenwood is not a part of that Unity Cup, then it's almost as if, what are we really doing? So for me, the games are going to come thick and fast, but it's just how the football calendar is right now. The Club World Cup is jammed right in there. The Gold Cup is there. I think last year the players them would have the European players. They would have played the Euros. The Copa America players would have played Copa, and it was in the same summer. So you have to understand, like, that is how everything is right now. And football is a short career, so it's not like you're going to be playing football for the rest of your life. Like, probably by the age of 36, you have stopped playing. Do you want to stop playing and say, oh, I never played at a World Cup because I took a vacation, as Ryan said? I took a vacation, and maybe you don't want the thing in your back of your head. What if I had not taken that extra week or that extra 3 weeks? I could have said to my kids, yeah, I could have said to my kids, I played at a World Cup. You don't know, like, that extra week or that extra 2 weeks away from football can be a difference. And I think you have to look into it. A lot of these players, they probably have another good 5 years in them in terms of football, because football is not forever.
That's true. Okay, so let me go ahead and respond to the comment on screen. So recently, a friend of the channel, I'm sure you guys are familiar with his face. He came on earlier on to express his gratitude. His name is Philip Beckford, or as I like to call him, Mr. Beckford. I'm sure you guys would have seen him do a number of streams. He always comes on when I'm talking about the Reggae Girlz. Unfortunately, he recently lost his mom. Her funeral is scheduled for the 20th of this month, and we are seeking 50,000 Jamaican dollars to gift him towards his the funeral costs. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. If you guys are able to donate in the comment section, please go ahead and click on the PayPal link. It is pinned in the comment section. I'm going to keep an eye on my phone to see what the lads are saying in the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club. They've kindly stepped up, and they are basically facilitating the donation. So the donation will be going into the PayPal account of the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club, upon which either the president, that is Mr. Issa, or Mr. Tiga, will then Western Union the transfer to Philip Beckford in Jamaica. Okay, I hope there goes your line of transparency. Again, every little helps. If you can contribute, that will be fabulous. So it looks like we're getting closer. Hopefully, I'm hoping and praying that we can hit the target. Okay, because that would make me very, very happy. Back over to yourself there, Mr. Jackson and Mr. CC Sport.
Yeah, as what CC has said, I agree with some of the things that CC has said. But one thing CC said, I don't know, CC, I don't want us to get into that. The fans, it's good to win a competition, but I don't think we are at that level yet. I think I would use the Gold Cup as a different aspiration for better going into the World Cup qualifier. Because playing these two World Cup qualifier before the Gold Cup is good. It's to get to the next round of the World Cup qualifier. And as we Jamaica Englishman say, we want to avoid the likes of Panama, Costa Rica, and who's in that team? Yeah, we want to avoid Panama, Costa Rica, even Honduras too. You know, so we want to avoid them three teams there to not in the same group, because it's going to be 4 teams in one group in the next round, and only the top team get out of the group. What we need to do with the Gold Cup, right? Because every time we want to win the Gold Cup, and we are just not that team. We are not that at that level to win the Gold Cup as yet. Yeah? Canada is playing way better football. Mexico, US are playing way better football. And even if these teams don't have their strongest team, the way they come together as quick as possible, we are not even that team. Because USA use USL player, MLS player last Gold Cup, and they end up still win the Gold Cup, right? We get knocked out in the semi-final, right? So what we need to do is to go deep as possible in the Gold Cup CC and try to find that system of play and that style of play that even if we're trying to play out the ball from the back and we lose it, it's no big deal because you're working towards for better, right? Because we still yet cannot play out the ball. This World Cup qualifier, we're going to have more possession of the ball. How can we use that possession to break down the team? And I don't see that, we are sharp with that knife. Or we look, like when you look at a team where they're ready to win, they're ready to do great things. We are not that team. We're still, we're still at the basic level with our national team. And that is what I like to use these games for, to get us in the rhythm, playing consistent together without have to say, okay, we only play 2 games or we get a break and then we'll go back our club or we'll play 1 game. No. This time around, this is the opportunity to get that chemistry and get that consistent. 2 games, right? So you have about 4 games before you go into a Gold Cup. Just imagine, we have never get that before. 4 games going to a Gold Cup. Just imagine if we can find where rhythm and get that chemistry and that togetherness in another 4 game there. And then when you go World Cup, possibility that, as we say, we could win because we have 4 games together. What is learn how we're going to play, our philosophy, what we want to do. So when we go into the Gold Cup group stage, we're going to go in our group. We're going to go in a very easy group. So that's 3 games already. That's 7 games, right, for the players. And then come out of the group, that's going to be 8. So that is enough gel and preparation, 8 games for the World Cup qualify come the next big part. That is what I am looking at it still. That's how I feel about it.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. I guess it's a matter of waiting. May time flies, May's around the corner until we see who receives a call up, who accepts their call up, and who is in camp. I guess the good thing in terms of travel arrangements is some of those players are close to the destination, so traveling won't be a thing where we're talking about jet lag for like the majority of the team, depending on who gets called to the squad. And I think you made an interesting point, CC, pertaining to using this particular opportunity to look at squad depth, because I think that is definitely something that we need in our arsenal. In terms of the firepower, I do again want to like express my applause for Warner Brown. I think he has given Shamar Nicholson something to ponder over, and maybe finally, that's something that he needed. Not to say that he has been complacent, or not to say that he's been dragging his heels. I'll leave you guys to decide that in the comment section. But I think based on what we've seen of Warner Brown scoring and the confidence within him clearly on display, I would say that he deserved to start until he has given the gaffer a reason to drop him. So it'd be interesting to see what happens in the next window, especially not just where the Unity Cup is concerned, but you know the World Cup qualifiers and also the Gold Cup. But for me, based on what we've seen of him, not just in the Reggae Boyz setup, but also in the JPL, it is definitely a starter for the time being. I don't know what you guys make of that, but also perhaps we can, I know I got your opinion on this already, CC, so maybe I don't need your opinion again, because maybe you've probably, or maybe I do, maybe you're looking at things differently. But what's your opinion on us looking towards balancing experience and youth where the Reggae Boyz are concerned with their firepower? Again, CC, I know we spoke about this on my channel maybe a week back. So Ryan and CC, Seymour Reed, are either of you a fan of Mr. Seymour Reed? And you know, currently he made his debut for New York City senior team some weeks back. Either of you a fan of the young man?
Yeah, I saw the young man make his debut. But you see, this is where we get ourselves in hot water now, Crystal, because there's another youngster that
Excuse me, just a second. Crystal, send me the PayPal account to WhatsApp.
Okay.
So there's another youngster, as in like, so Seymour Reed, I see him, I think he's one of those guys for the future. I think a lot of persons are banking and saying that we could mix youth with experience, but I think Warner Brown in and of himself is still you would say youth, as Warner Brown is what, like 22. I know Seymour is a little bit younger, but I mean I think Seymour is in the next cohort with the Dujan, Whisper Richards, and Akaim Dixon is in the squad already, but I think he's in that cohort with Akaim Dixon, Dujan, Whisper Richards, Seymour Reed. They're the next upcoming generation if we can get it right, because it's all about us getting it right. And I think a lot of times we have gotten starts, and it's almost like when your parents, some people get a start from them parents and they did nothing with it, and some people don't get a start and they did something with it. And I think Jamaica did get a start, and for some reason we messed it up and never continue on the trajectory that we could have been. But with the start that with these guys now that are coming up, we are seeing a generation exploding before us once more, and hopefully we get it right this time. But I'm not sure if like integrating a Seymour Reid at this present moment in time in the team, it is something that we would want to take up, because I think there's another player out there who we probably could give that opportunity in especially in the position that we are looking to play him in.
But I hear what you're saying, CC, but obviously I'm not comparing him to Lamine Yamal or the likes of your Cesc Fabregas, but I think you know where I'm going here in the sense that age aside, if they're good enough to play, should we not just play them? And I'm not talking about, you know, playing them for the sake of capping them in the conversation where Seymour Reid is concerned. But if he's good enough to play, why wait? Like, what's the hesitation of waiting? Why not just say, yes, let's go ahead and build the future right now? You know, obviously we're still waiting on Whisper to return from injury. When he returns from injury, and bearing that he does the job at club level, he probably works his way up into a call up. Is it not time for us to build for the future? Why wait for the future
No,
to happen?
I wouldn't say wait, you know. My thing about it is like, all right, for Seymour Reid, if he can play, you bring him into play. Like, age is really not a factor in trying to bring a youngster into a team. Of course, you don't want to overplay them because there's something as overuse. We've seen it with a lot of the Barcelona players, like Gavi and some of those guys suffering some injuries. We've seen it with even Oscar when he came out, because they were like constantly playing him. At one point in time, he never got any breaks. He was just playing, simply because of his talent. But for me, I was suggesting that you have other players that I think Jamaica is not even probably looking at giving them the light a day, that is scoring goals and performing and also young, which if we were trying to pursue those players to get their documents, the difference is Seymour Reid possibly has already have a Jamaican passport, so that's just a given. So I mean, if he's good enough and he goes and plays in the MLS and is performing in the MLS, then by all means. I mean, right now he's in the MLS. He's got his debut, but he's also playing what? He also played MLS Next Pro. So if he's good enough, Crystal, I'm not putting an age on it. I just think we need to have a standard where it's consistent performance. Safe. If we're not, like, we need to just establish a standard. Consistent performances gets you into the national team. That's it.
Boy, we probably we already have a way 15 squad. We probably won't have many players show up then to the national team then, CC, respectively. No disrespect to the players, but if we're being honest. But I hear what you're saying, but the issue with it's not that I don't have an issue with what you're saying, but there is an issue with what you're saying, and the issue isn't you. So I get what you're saying, but there is no, from what I understand, there's no written policy, unless Ryan can correct me here. There's no written policy that outlines what warrants a player to a call up. Do you see what I'm saying? Sir W1, I will reach out to Mr. Beckford for you, and I'll see if I can connect the both of you via social media. Okay. So I'll tell or you get in touch with me again. Send me a DM and we'll see what can be done. Okay. So thank you there for your comment. Mr. Jackson, what do you make of what's been said? Football One, massive thank you there for your show of support, for your $10 donation. Back over to yourself.
For me, Warner Brown, definitely. Warner Brown, for me, I like the type of striker he is. Different from Boyz and different from Mikel Antonio. He's willing to run behind the defense and stretch the defense. That's what Boyz and Mikel Antonio don't give to us. And he's much more younger. He's someone that we can really have around the team for build for the future for the national team. Warner Brown, he has touch. You know what I mean? He can finish. But he still miss a lot of opportunity. Yet to do that for the national team, miss a lot of opportunity. But, he scored 19 goals for Hanek Garden. He's having a fantastic season. He's coming off the bench, score against Cavaliers. So, Warner Brown is getting that numbers that Boyz are usually getting in the Jamaican Premier League. And I think this summer going to be very crucial for Warner Brown. Is he going to stay in the JPL? Is he going to take his career out of the country? That is something that we can discuss. That when that time come. But for right now, on the highs, he's really good. A lot of people say Ryan is taking Boza's spot. No, people, don't get it twisted. And this is the thing that I don't like about football. Sometimes the fans can be very ungrateful. Boza is a player that had so much. He don't get the respect that he's supposed to get for the Jamaica national team. And this is no capping, people. Yeah, Boza missed a lot of opportunities. Not playing good right now. Yeah, I get it. I understand. Players have down. But we need to support players. And other player come on the scene. Oh, we need to push out Boza. We need to dislike. No matter what Boza do, he will never get the respect of the people who support Jamaica national team. 99% of the time. Boza is not good, but when Boza score some of the most clutch goal for Jamaica, right? And the look down is in this generation, Boza is the top goal scorer. No one in the team scored the amount of goal that Boza scored. But again, we can criticize Boza, and I'm being very at the forefront of that. But at the same time, people look at him numbers, look at him stats, and look what he bring to the team. We always say, yo, Warner Brown just come. Just give Warner Brown, yeah, we are gonna give him credit and all of these things. But come on, that's stop disrespecting Boza. Boza really truly deserve better from the supporters. And no matter what happen, no matter how Boza play good, he always be that, oh, well, that player injured, oh, here we can use Boza. The moment him have a bad game, like every single time Boza prove to you guys that he's not going anywhere soon. You guys could talk all what you guys want to talk. He will have 2 bad games. He will play bad this, but at the end of the day, he's there to score a goal, and that's what he used to silence some of them critics and sometimes. That's all I have to say about Boza. Yeah, but Warner Brown is a good player. I don't have no problem having Warner Brown. I have no problem even if Warner Brown start over Boza. Just let that clear. But always remember, respect what someone has done for the country.
That is definitely true. I think before I bring Mr. Beckford back into the conversation, I think just in summary, Boza is like Marmite. You either like him or you don't. I do agree with you in the sense that he is largely unappreciated. He's not everyone's cup of tea at the end of the day. But just like you said, he's come up with some clutch goals, some clutch moments, and let's remind ourselves of how pivotal he is with what we did against Canada, which was well over a year ago, right? If I'm not mistaken, helping us in the CONCACAF Nations League, finishing in a, let's say, give the guys an applause. It was history, applaudable 3rd place finish. And I'll never forget him saying that, Canada is cold, but we're colder. That was a iconic moment. It was brilliant. So yeah, every now and then we get players within the respective teams, be it the Reggae Girlz or the Reggae Boyz, who are largely unappreciated, massively unappreciated. But Sir W1, I just had to bring your comment back up on screen. So Mr. Beckford, Sir W1 wants to get in touch with you to see if he can donate a contribution. That is because he does not have a PayPal account. So I guess I'll leave it between yourself to see if you guys can sort that out your end. Is that okay with you?
Yes, that's totally fine. I really appreciate it. What I can do is what he can do is probably leave his contact information, and we can get in touch so that I can privately send the information, or he can DM you as well if you want.
Okay.
So that the information can be shared.
Okay. I'll see where I can be of good use to the both of you and get something done between you both. How you feeling?
In terms of social media, I'm limited because I did have an IG, but I can't. Phone was changed. That one mash up, and I cannot log in back in my account. So I'm only down to WhatsApp.
All right, I'll try and sort something out for you. Don't worry about that. I was going to say something, but my mind has gone completely blank. Oh yeah, back over to the donation, guys. So the last updates is that we have 100 and let's see, $119 in the account. Remember, we're trying to go to, let's see what the lad said. We're trying to get $328, that is US, right? And then that would hit the target of 50,000 Jamaica dollars, right? Massive thank you to the guys who have donated. Big up yourself, Ryan. Guys, Ryan has given us $90. I can show it to you on screen, or even the Reggae Boy Supporters Club, they will see it in any second. $90 he has given us. Can you guys see it? Can you guys see that?
Not me, not me, not me, not me.
One of your contact, right?
No man, Georgia Girlz couldn't get it to the account, so she sent it and I send it back to you, guys. So
Well,
it's from Georgia Girl. Big up Georgia Girl. Thanks, appreciate that.
Thank you so much. Wow, $90 there from Georgia Girl. So that's going to be going into the account any minute now. You guys are really, really pulling your weight on tonight's live stream, and I can't thank you guys enough. We are getting closer and closer to our target. So that so far that is what $209 in the, I can't call it the transfer kitty, but I'm such a football person that it feels like a transfer kitty. We're not transferring no one on the live stream. Big up the guys on screen, Mr. CC Sports Lab.
That's my one. That's all I have in my paper right now. I send my one.
Thank you. So we're getting closer and closer, Ryan. I thought I'll be sat here for a good couple of hours, but it's just over an hour gone, and we're getting closer to the target. So thank you. How you feeling there, Mr. Beckford? Seeing that people are coming out and supporting you. How you feeling?
To be honest, words cannot explain right now, but I really appreciate everyone. I'm so overwhelmed. How everyone chipped in and supported this cause, and I can only ask that God continue to fill your basket and continue to provide for each and every one. It's really appreciated, and I'm saying this from deep down from the bottom of my heart. So I appreciate everyone that is helping me at this moment.
Okay.
Also, even though it's for to donate, I want to add to the topic because a lot of interesting things is being said. And to be honest, I won't just sit and don't say anything. I had to what is being discussed.
Yeah, go through. I just see James there. James says 19, he sent 19 US dollars. James says don't have PayPal support from the community. Thank you, James. I'll make sure that that Mr. Beckford receive your $19. And Football One also said just a support. So that is $30 there. That's come through in the super chat.
Football One, big up yourself. Man City, Kevin De Bruyne leave. Wow, that's new era. The era is dying out now, man. The era is dying out. Football One, man.
Mr. Jackson, I want to remind you that my special guest, Mr. Beckford, is also a Manchester City fan. Okay.
Yeah. I prefer me support Arsenal.
But those who laugh like best, you know, cause we still no see Salah sign no contract.
There is some music playing in the background. Please be careful. Do not allow any music to be played in the background, guys. Please, because it might get a copyright strike. Okay, so be cautious of any music in the background. Thank you, Chemo. Thank you for that. So yeah, back over to what we were saying, guys. I lost train of thought temporarily. What were we saying?
No, yeah, Beckford, say more add to the conversation.
Okay, Mr. Beckford, go on.
Wait, it's the music is from my end. It's my brother. This radio. I
Okay.
want to add, so I'm going to turn down the
Yeah.
radio.
Yeah. YouTube is not a fan of music, so if you could just thank you. Thank you for that, Kimo. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Hopefully, YouTube won't do anything. If not, might have to do what we did the last time, but hopefully it'll be all right.
Well, Mr. Ryan, who laugh best, you know, cause Salah no sign no contract yet, you know.
No, I listen. For me, as a Liverpool supporter, based on the ownership that I has, getting two Premier League titles in 5 years, I appreciate it. I give thanks. I know it's not going to be every time we're going to win a Premier League title. I am blessed. I am happy with that, with what I has, based on the ownership that I has. Nobody can talk to Liverpool but only City. Only one team have more title than me in this generation. City have about what, four, and me have two. I won the Premier League already, you know?
I mean, in this generation, you talk about in the last 10 years, last
Yes.
7 years. So, you
Yeah.
mean, so now, I
Yes.
saw now cut it down now. So
No,
now,
it's the facts. It's the reality, brother.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
guess
the
what?
reality, Bridge.
Me
That's
in the
my
post,
reality.
me in the post Abramovich era, so you don't know your strips. So go and hold it, man.
Mm.
Me in a fourth still, City look like they now make it Champions League. Yeah, I mean, know
City.
Arsenal. I don't know what's going on. Hey, I want to you see Arsenal go for the record. The first team to come second, three straight. Treble of
Typical Arsenal.
second place. Treble of second place. Yo.
Having fun over there on WCC Sports.
Yeah, but yeah, I think I said this already when I told them with the Liverpool thing. You know, Liverpool did the dirty work early in the season. Cause I scratch them, a scratch, and Liverpool is hanging on for dear life right now. You know?
For what?
Now, for the title, man, you know, one time, you know, war and you don't do all of the fighting and you did a gap for year. This is Liverpool now. Where's the finish line?
Done with the
That's
Premier
Liverpool.
League already, brother. I cruise. Cause nobody now challenge me, brother.
But you don't have nothing else. You don't have nothing else to play for, bro.
Yeah, that's all I want, bro. Me alright to the Premier League. That's what my goal. And me get it, so.
Yo,
You know, the fun tonight, all of us supporting different sides that are fighting for Champions League spot. But let
no,
us see. I know Liverpool is safe. Arsenal is already safe. But I will not be too excited about Chelsea in the top four yet because so far you have seen that Chelsea have been inconsistent just as um we can get an excuse our past this season because we're in transition mode and the players are getting old. So that is what gonna happen when you have players that are losing their sting while young players are coming in and then you have to rebuild. So I'm not upset because we're still in the run to win FA Cup. So despite having a disastrous season, there's something that we can really take from this season. Um Sometimes we have the manager and the players have shot themselves in their foot this season because I've never seen my side so shocking in terms of can't hold a 3-0 or a 2-0 lead. But one thing I want to say, these have proven that Ballon d'Or award definitely have proven that Rodri has definitely won it fairly because you have seen the impact um from Rodgers absent in the team. City doesn't play the same as when Rodgers is in the team and when Rodgers is not in the team because he's very integral in the way what we play, the link up, interceptions, and so on. We'll go forward. I know the back line is set up. So next year we're gonna come stronger. So Liverpool, enjoy your your season. Enjoy it because um Arsenal slip up. Them might people might say Arsenal battle it again and they like battling. So um we battle
Crystal
it
and
as
her
well. So
friend them a back a job over them, man.
we battle it as well now. So that's why I'm not really too
No, you know back it, brother. Arsenal alone, cause everybody has say Arsenal time, Arsenal, um, Arsenal here, City Japa. She Crystal run there cause she know a truth. She can't deal with the truth, you know. She Buckley, big time, brother. Big time, bro. Honestly, bro. You can't Arsenal fans, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. They are something else, man. Honestly. They are really buckle job, bro. Honestly.
but Liverpool really disappoint the fans them too, you know. I
Oh,
second time in the runnings for quadruple and all no.
that's what I've never done before, bro. I don't want that. I told people that I didn't want that thing against my team. All we want is the Premier League title. Everything was a plus. Honestly,
I know
everything was a plus.
it's not easy. It's not an easy feat, but I you know honestly I think it's possible. You know I think it's possible, but if for it to be possible at the end of the season, there will be players that will probably be out for until probably mid next season because the way they have to go hard just to win the quadruple because the physical is so different from other leagues. Sometimes people say that the Premier League are bush league, but just that it's so unpredictable. This week, look at the game with Nottingham Forest and Brighton, 7-0. No one didn't see that coming. Brighton went after that and beat up a side 3-0. So it's so unpredictable. And the same team that they expect to win or continue to do well, they sometimes put in some shocking performance. You have to wonder if it's the same side that beat the next side so convincing the previous match. But I want to switch back to the Reggae Boys. I didn't touch on the Boza thing. It's just that I don't know. It's not just us, but if you notice, clubs that are used to success are big clubs. Expectation can go a long way because Boza was there. There might be people might say it's probably a change of the guard now that this young man have given a chance and he took it. So it's good to see that local players are taking their chances when they get it. But shipping Boza aside is not the way to go because I think both players can learn
You're
from
gonna
each
need
other.
him because him have the experience. He know what he up there, he know what they expect. You're gonna need a striker like that in these times.
And I don't think any players them out there that score every chances they get. Even the best player in the world, they miss from time to time. People can argue that probably Messi don't miss much, but the fact still remain that players miss from time to time. So that we cannot use the fact that he having a poor season to forget what he have done in the previous season. But that's his football. It's not about what you have done before. It's about what you're doing currently. So Warner Brown, yes, is a good look for the future. But I need to see more younger players being incorporated in the Reggae Boys. And I don't think that this coach is really looking into like, beyond look at Kaim Dixon. Kaim Dixon can be one of the best footballer local bred that will play for the Reggae Boys. But I don't think under this coach or probably under this coach regime, he might get enough playing time, which might not be good for him because he need playing time. And I know that he has the potential. A good baller, man. Because I've been watching him and I've seen his performance for the Reggae Boys. And he's putting good shift. So I don't know if something will go on between him and the coach, but I don't like the way they are treating the younger ballers. Honestly, they
Treat me
need more
young.
games.
Treat me young, man.
It's time for us to stop look at the players and say they are too young. They deserve a chance to prove themselves too.
True, I agree with you. I agree with you and thing. I agree with you. And but because I have about 3 minutes leave. But what you think about CC? What you think about why Shaquille O'Neal not in the Hall of Fame as yet?
No man, Shaquille at the Hall of Fame.
Yeah?
Yeah, Shaquille at the Hall of Fame long time, bro. Dwight Howard get first ball I think since night. Dwight
Yeah.
Dwight
Yeah, yeah,
Howard.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Shaquille at the Hall of Fame, man.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it just I think I wish player I did see they never put in the Hall of Fame that I thought. But remember I said the basketball Hall of Fame is pretty much accumulation of what you've done over your career, whether it be in the NBA or with USA Olympics as well, USA basketball as well, as in overall basketball, and then your college and thing. Because Carmelo Anthony, I think Carmelo is supposed to be um first ballot as well. But as I suggested with the Shamar Nicholson thing, I think people have to understand. I think we can't make the same mistake that we made with Darren Mattax. I think when they shipped out Mattax, I never
Too
really
early.
selected. Yeah, man, they put him out to the wayside, and at that point in time, Mattax was the leading goal scorer in the team, and was a guy who could find that critical goal for us at any given point in time. So it's the same with Shamar Nicholson. When we beat Canada, it was Bowser who found the back of the net. When we beat
Twice.
USA, it was Bowser who found the back of the net. Like, people have to understand that goals are not something that comes at a premium in the CONCACAF region. You don't really
God,
have
man.
no strike. For example, Messi has what 100 goals in CONMEBOL. Like, when him the Neymar has about 80 something in CONMEBOL. Suarez have a lot. All of these guys, even though we know they are great players, they have a lot of goals. But when you look when you look in CONCACAF, you don't see anybody with like, I don't think there's anybody with 70 goals. Ryan, so it's not as if there's any
Give
top
it.
striker.
It's hard, bro.
It's very
International
difficult.
football for score so much goal, it's hard, you know?
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying to you that in the CONCACAF region is probably where you have the lowest top scoring strikers in terms of the amount of goals. So you really don't find anybody scoring a plethora of goals or a whole heap of goals. So for me, the fact that Bowser is a man who can find you important goals, we can't make the same mistake that we made with Darren Mattax and
Too
just tell,
quick.
yeah man, just push out the youth too quick. Because remember Warner Brown still a forward up, And you know him gonna score them goal and thing, and I see him. It's the same thing when Bowser they come in him score and thing. We never know what can happen. It can spark the tandem between Warner Brown and Bowser and whomever we have at the point in time. You understand? I think one other player, I think we have to probably look on, because I think his team finished at the second in the league, Montenegro. I think it's the Montenegro is Shakoni Satchwell. So I
He's
mean,
playing good too in the field league.
yeah, so and I think he's 20 years old. So for me, Ryan, I'm gonna tell you, that's why I'm saying that Jamaica cannot afford to fumble the bag. Remember, we went to the World Cup, Senior World Cup 98, and we went to the U17 World Cup 99. Then we went to the U20 World Cup 2001. So we should have had that we should have had that building coming up, because we had a good 99 youth team, we had a good 2001 U20 team, but for some reason, politics are always getting at Ryan. Like, one bag of change of president, this man come in and say, 13 man we are use now, all kind of foolishness, and just mash up the football, brother. Mash up the football. It's like a man just come take a sledgehammer and lick down the house. You understand what I say?
Mm-hmm.
So for me, that's what we had at that point in time. And right now, we're in that rebuilding phase now. We have Vidusha and Whisper Richards, young player. Like Whisper 19. We have Shaka and Satchwell 20. Kaim Dixon 21 or 20, same way. We have Seymour Reed 17. We have another youngster who ship out to Canada the other day. Like, we are getting Warner Brown is 22. So right now it's almost like we are reached back to one level now, Ryan, where we are getting some youngsters now. And them, the youngsters, them are show
We
themselves.
need
Yo,
to implement them, bro. That's the only thing we have with the Reggae Boys team. We need a coach that going to trust young player or give the young player the opportunity. Cause perfect example, we cheat Dixie away. I don't think Dixie get a really shot
yeah,
at
man, we
see if
treat
we
him
can
away,
really
man.
start at this level, right? And he started one game and he showed what he has.
You know, so
He
to be
involved
honest,
in two
Ryan,
games.
you know, so I think if I'm not mistaken, Dixon gone about 10 or so goal contribution now, U21. So even at Charlton, I feel like they must slight him. Because I feel like he should be getting more game time.
Yeah.
Like, he might dominate the U21, so it's not like, say, oh, him did there. You get what I'm saying? It's the
You
same
notice him
thing.
put on more weight and thing. You notice how
Yes,
he
yes.
has been putting on that because
Yeah, man.
he's very small. Just imagine if him never have to do that. It's a process,
Yo,
Imagine, that's what I'm telling you, them at Jamaica say, yo, don't wait till you go overseas, bro. This is what professional football. Like every youth when at the national team, they have to take the perfect example. Look at the real pro. Look at the pro of Bobby Reed. Look at the pro of Dexter. You see how them physiques look? That is where your physiques look. Supposed to look as a young player in Jamaica who are striving to get better, to go overseas. Just imagine if Dixie would have put in all of them work there. Right? Him need have to, they have to push him down to under 21 to get him up to stamina, get him up to shot, all of them things in the gym. That's why I tell the coach him say, when I give the youth them a disadvantage of all of them life are playing JPL and they used to lifting weights when they go overseas. No. Help them, show them a pathway. Right? I can't understand why Jamaica not doing that. Why we not get up to that professional level? We're doing that consistently. You know what I mean?
yeah, man.
That is
No
what we need
problem.
to do, bro. But anyway, CC, me have to run, bro. Have to go deal with something and then took off the
Yeah,
boat.
yeah, 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 yeah. Didn't take, man. I
Yeah.
guess so.
Crystal, big up
Born.
yourself, Crystal. Enough love and respect. Appreciate it. My brother, Mr. Beckford, keep your head high and stay focused. See? My condolence again, man. Big up to all of the donors, them. Appreciate all of you guys down in the comment section. Wendy, big up yourself. You know what I mean? All of the people, them. Georgia girl, big up yourself. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. As always, Danny Jed, big up yourself. Kima. It's great to be here doing a live stream with Talawa TV. Big up yourself, RR. Big up to all of the people that are down in the comment section. I appreciate all of you guys. But after I have to deal with something, alright? Big up on yourself, people. Enough love and respect. So Crystal is here. So big up yourself, man.
Alright. Thanks.
You're mute, Crystal.
All right, sorry about that. Mr. Beckford, I think I might have to mute you because of your background noise, unfortunately. So guys, sorry to keep you waiting. I was just trying to double check with the team, the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club. So in terms of the super chat, that's $89 super chat. For context, for transparency, YouTube will take their cut, I believe, based on my reliable information, that is a 40% deduction. I will also be taxed from the $89. So bear that in mind. So in total, outside of the YouTube deduction and my tax, we have actually reached our target, right? Again, we reached our target, but do bear in mind that some of it from the super chat will be taxed. So to cover what will be taxed, let's say we're about $50 short. That's like $50 short, right? But nevertheless, I do want to say massive thank you to you guys for helping us to reach our goal of fundraising 50,000 Jamaican dollars to gift to Mr. Beckford for his mother's funeral. You guys have done a wonderful job. I do want to say massive thank you to CC Sports, Chemo, Ryan, the whole entire family where the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club is concerned, because they did not have to back me on this. They could have just said no, it's Friday, I'm tired. They're all working men. They all have family and loved ones to take care of, and they could be doing exactly that, but they're on screen with you guys. The boys in the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club, you can't see them, but they are actively monitoring the account. They are actually either at work or just got home from work and they're trying to settle down. So they're playing their role and they're also contributing towards the 50,000 target. Okay, so massive thank you to you guys. Mr. Jackson, Mr. CC Sports, how you guys feeling knowing that we managed to hit the target in under 2 hours?
Yeah, I'm happy that we reached the target money because it was for a good cause, and it's never really good to lose a parent, especially in this time. I've lost grandparents. I haven't really lost my parents, but I lost grandparents, and my grandma was very close. I was very close to her, so I kind of know how it feels because I don't have a grandma right now. I don't have a grandfather right now. And sometimes I wish we could go back to, sometimes you're saying when I was younger, we used to run up and down. And like when I'm older, when I could buy my grandpa a drink and we could sit down and probably play some Ludo or dominoes, but it's really not there right now. So I can understand Mr. Beckford. And I had a cousin too, and I lost him very close to me, almost like a brother. So just keep your head up high and just live the way your mom would that you think your mother would want you to live to make her proud, and just continue to hold your head up high and know that you have persons out there who will be there for you, and you never know in the time of need. In the time of need, you see strangers who they're still good people in the world. So just keep your head up high. As Crystal said, we're there. We did the fundraiser. I mean, Crystal didn't have to say anything. I just asked when was the stream, and then just jumped on. So my condolences, Mr. Beckford, and just go and keep strong.
Thank you, and Mr. Jackson, we appear to have done it. Although I'm going with my we have two trusted accountants in the
Thank you everyone. Thank you.
Oh, oh. So yeah, guys, we have two trusted accountant in the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club, Mr. CC Sports and also Mr. Teagat. So we're saying we're holding sitting tight for an additional $50. Ideally, please do not send it as a super chat because YouTube are going to take 40%. Okay, so no super chats. Please try to PayPal it if you can. If you can't, then by all means super chat it, and I'll just have to work out the rest. Okay. So Mr.
Gunner's
Jackson,
boss. Yeah,
we hit
Gunner's
the
boss. There's you're asking what the fundraiser was for. We just discussed it, Gunner's boss. So come out of your pocket. Yeah, Gunner's boss. We know say, oh, them delivery there. Yeah. Come out of your pocket. Throw up 50 up on the board so we can, get the thing up and running. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Gunner's boss. We're there, man. Mr. Leslie, you know.
I would love $50 because it's almost 3:30 a.m., guys. And I am tired and I have a headache and the lads on screen are tired. So if you can donate $50 if you can click the link in the comment section, which will take you to the PayPal account, that will be greatly appreciated. So Gunners boss, please, if it's not $50, $20, $30, hey, $5, whatever you have is great.
But the song say, little is much when God is in it.
Raised by your grandparents, I can tell.
Labor not. Yeah, little is much when God is in it. Labor not. Yeah. Crystal in here, the man must say the Everton did it because I wore the basketball jersey. I must say not they not see you don't want to see any muscles.
Who's that?
Everton in the chat. Big up Garfield Leslie, all the time.
So we got maybe an additional maybe 20 minutes remaining here, guys. My eyes are burning me. But I'm just proud of us. I'm proud of what we managed to do tonight. We didn't get to talk about much of the live stream. Obviously, we wanted to talk about the Reggae Girlz as well, so might have to save that for tomorrow's stream. Because they are playing against Mexico and there is much to discuss where the Reggae Girlz are concerned. So again, guys, if you could help us by donating. Gunner's boss, like, I don't think I've ever asked you for a donation. Tonight's donation is, oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And just like that, we have surpassed our target. Sir W1, I'm going to have to try and find you, or try to find me on social media, please. And we can, I can put you in touch with Mr. Beckford, okay? Gunner's boss says I will CC the $50 if he contact me after the stream. Are you sure about that? CC, contact him now for me, please. Contact him now for me, please. Let's sit tight and see if he's a man of his word. Not sure if we can trust that. All right, that is gone way past the donation.
In something there again, man.
50 US dollars coming from Sir W1, and Gunner's boss said he's going to donate $50 as well. All right, guys. So let's see what happens there. So we're just going to wait. We've got maybe another 10 minutes. Let me just allow CC Sport to sort this one out. Okay, Mr. Beckford? And then we'll close off on the live stream.
What? Hold on. You hearing him? Gunner's boss is on the line.
What's he saying?
He's calling. He's saying Crystal.
Yes, Mr. Gunner's boss.
I don't want to play with me. I'm not that cap. I hear that. I don't come here to cap. So if I'm asking me if it's serious. I feel like this house.
I'm sorry, sir.
But I ain't that poor. I'm poor, but I ain't that poor. I can't afford to donate a $50 towards the man mother funeral. My mother passed out.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Like, you're on
Wait, sir?
He's saying $50 can carry out to what do you call them place then in UK? Can't buy a dinner. So gonna send really thing that someone can send it. Someone can just send it through the PayPal. So all right, no problem. So I'll just all right, no problem.
So we've done it.
Thank you, Mr. Serwan. See the comment. And also everybody else. Really appreciate it. Big up.
Yes, so that is it. Yeah. So I guess yeah, Crystal, as soon as he sends it, I'm gonna just drop it in the PayPal and let they get it.
Thank you. Mr. Lee, big up yourself, Mr. Jeremy Lee. All you guys who donated tonight in the PayPal, I may have to like double check. I don't have access to the PayPal, hence not reading out your names. But CC Sports did donate. Texacan donated as well. I'm just reading off the top of my head. Based on what I could see in the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club. Football One, he donated. James donated. Football One donated $20. Wendy donated $50. God bless you all. Thank you so much. It's good to see our community coming together for a wonderful cause. Okay. And Mr. Lee says, big up Mr. Beckford, big up, just getting off work. I will drop something later. All right. And there's still more donations to come. It's also, I am so happy for you. Like, I'm overwhelmed. I'm really pleased. The stream did its job in under 2 hours. So before I forget my memory, my train of thought, please do. I don't even need to plug his channel because he doesn't need my plug. But please do remember to support Elite Sports with Mr. Jackson. That is with Mr. Ryan Jackson. And also support the Reggae Boys and Girls Club. Because without them, tonight's stream probably wouldn't have gone ahead. We had a massive hiccup in terms of how to get the money transferred to Mr. Beckford, and thankfully they stepped in and they offered their support, which was much appreciated. And so do subscribe to the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club. Likewise, do subscribe to CC Sports Lab. Mr. Lab, what are you cooking up for us, sir, before we close off? Any final comments?
Me, Mr. Oh, yes, people. I mean, we appreciate it, and I think, Mr. Beckford, he has already expressed his appreciation, and it's a very good thing because in this time and age, anything we all have to know that we are our brothers and sisters keepers, and it doesn't matter which part we're in the galaxy or in the world. We tend to, can give the energy, give, and you will. What I call it? We say give, and it will come back to you. You see, good measures, put it together. I'm a church boy. So
your grand is smiling down in heaven. Your grandparents like, yeah, look at my grandbaby.
Yeah. But I mean, like, to be honest, like, you see, I'm here right now, and it's just probably fighting back the tears because I know what Mr. Beckford is going through, and I just want to say, like, thanks to everyone that came on the stream. Thanks to everyone that contributed. I tried to contribute my little much that I could give, and I just hope, Mr. Beckford, you and your family can put your mom to rest, and you will have a decent funeral, and just go on living off the memories of your mom and how she would want you to live to make her proud. So, each and every day that you spend above ground, this one is for you, mom. You understand? So, I mean, at any point in time, it can be any one of us. So, just keep your head up high. As I said before, I know it's an emotional period and everything. And thanks to everyone. Thanks, Crystal, for having me on. People, remember, it's CC Sports Lab, and you can just go around there and subscribe. We have big things coming up. And a lot of collaboration with my friend Crystal. Obviously, it seems as if the collaboration works. People like to see Crystal on my platform, and I guess they like to see me over on her platform. So, I mean, we're just going to continue to do it. We already stated it, the streaming round robin. So, I mean, we're kicking it off already. So, I mean,
you know what? I just realized this might have been the first of its kind where different YouTubers came together for a good cause. I don't recall it happening in our space. So I think this could be the first of its kind. So people say come together, but clearly that's not true, is it? So we've managed to come together for a good cause. Mr. Lab, tomorrow Reggae Girlz are playing against Mexico. Where will you be, sir? Think very carefully before you give us a response.
I will. What time is the game, though? Is it 4:30?
A good question. I think it might be. So the game is 10:30 my time. I'm 6 hours ahead of you. 10:30 p.m. my time.
So that's 4:30 my time.
Jamaica time. I don't know if you have any plans, sir, but I am obviously.
Yeah, man. I wanna do a watch along for the game. So, but I think I don't really have classes. I have class tomorrow.
Yeah.
It says 9 to 5, but hopefully I done before 5. So, I mean, even if I'm not, like, I don't know if that's not gonna work out, but hopefully I done before 5. Because if I'm done before 5, I can always come on my phone and then head home and deal with what I have to deal with.
Well, I'm gonna be stream. I have a busy day tomorrow, but I'm gonna have to do a live stream. I'm gonna be shattered by then. I'm not pleased with what I'm seeing with the Reggae Girlz in terms of the lead up to the game. Definitely not pleased, and it's a gripe of mine, and I'm so tired of saying the same thing over and over again. Like, I'm worn out. Like, these guys are wearing me out. Let's go ahead and look at something there, guys. It's what I'm gonna end on a bit of a sour note. I guess it's what you call politics on display, right? I'm a little bit sick of it. Match day tomorrow, not really much to talk about in terms of the Reggae Girlz. I will say this picture here, with the babyface assassin in the middle. We got she's backed up by Den and Tiffany. I do like that photo. Whoever put that one together, you did a fabulous job. But my gripe here, guys, is that the content that we see on the Reggae Girlz is nowhere near the level of content where the Reggae Boys are concerned. You know, no interviews with the girls are in camp. And I'm just going to keep this very short. We didn't even hear from Hubert Busby Jr., the head coach. I've not seen a press conference. It's poor. Like, it's so bitter. It's so bitter. It's so poor. It's so spiteful. My observation in all of this, and I could be wrong, and it is my observation, so don't shoot the messenger. It's almost as if someone has said, right, okay, girls, you want it your way, have it your way. And even if you are in need of help and support, I'm not going to help you because you're choosing to do things your way. And that can't work. That can't work. The two can coexist. The two, content is needed, guys. Content it needed. We need to be hearing what's going on in the team. Like, you talk about wanting to market the girls, but I can't trust your words because you're saying one thing and you're doing another. You will come out and saying that we're going to be building on a new page, new book, whatever. That's just all noise. That's just all words because we're seeing that the past is still present. And I'm not really sure why that is. I can only sit here and observe and share what I have observed, but it's not looking good. It's looking very spiteful. It's looking like it's done with intent, right? So yeah, it's just, and I'm still like besides myself. People have asked me who is the Reggae Girlz press officer. To be honest with you, I'm not really sure what to say to you guys because I kind of feel like I don't know who the press officer is. Although I have been told of a name, I still haven't seen nothing official yet, and I still feel like that in itself carries its own topic of conversation. So it's a very weird marketing strategy, if there is one. I mean, with the Reggae Boys, you can kind of clearly see what it's all about. Reggae Boys have some elite content, but where the Reggae Girlz are concerned, it's just piss poor. It's not good at all. I'm desperate to talk about this lady right here. I'm hovering around her, Miss Konya Plummer. Miss St. Mary, I do want to have a dialogue on Konya Plummer. I'm not sure if you guys are ready for that one yet, though. I might shake the room. Not my intention, but I feel like it's time for us to get uncomfortable. And this time, I think we need to talk about Miss Konya Plummer. Definitely not getting the flowers that she deserves. And it makes me wonder why that is. And I'm going to leave it there because I am tired and we have gone over 2 hours. It's now 3:33 a.m. I'm going to try and force myself to come back here. Although JFF have given me no reason to want to come back and do a live watch along of the game against Mexico tomorrow. That's the Reggae Girlz senior team. But I will bring myself to give you guys some sports, right? Someone says, is Bunny in the team? Bunny is injured. Women's sports is not being supported worldwide for some reason, from some unknown reason. Men say love women but refuse to support them in most of their sports. That is from Gunner's boss. Dremely says, drop the link. I think he's talking about the PayPal link. So the PayPal link, Mr. Lee, is the link. It's in the comment section. So the regular is basically put the money, if you're talking about the contribution to the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club. Is that what? Let me call you because I don't even know what you're talking about. Let me call you because maybe you even want to come on the show to say something to Mr. Lee. So let's to Mr. Beckford. Let me call Mr. Lee quickly, guys. One moment. Let me mute the conversation. It's ringing. Let's see if he picks up. Mr. Lee, how are you, sir? All right, so before we go, I got about maybe 5 more minutes. Mr. Lee says he wants to come on and have a little say. So the link to the comment section, the link to the stream is in the comment section, Mr. Lee. So I just hold my horses a little bit. Mr. Lee is gonna come on and have his say. I think it's to do with the Reggae Girlz, if I'm not mistaken, right? So let's just wait on what Mr. Lee has to say, and then I'll close off. Just give him a little couple more minutes to jump in the studio. And let's see what he says. Just give him a couple minutes there, guys.
Okay. I guess while he's getting ready, before this goes, I just want to say that I think the person that is doing the marketing, they should up their game, because honestly, if we are to stand out or to be a trendsetter, we have to do things differently. Not because the sports is not getting the recognition it needs or should have got, or if it's a case where no matter what, they will never give both sports equal rights and equal opportunity. But if we as a brand start it, I think there will be some shift in the paradigm, in the way people will look at the sports and say, oh, this can be lucrative business, because I mean people are looking at it as a business side nowadays, and I understand, because I know what football is business. But at the same time, I didn't even remember that we were even playing, and I didn't even remember that the female were on break. I have so much things to deal with, but at the same time, the advertisement, because I'm
It's not
using
in the
Lucia.
same way team is being shoved right in our faces, basically, in terms of the marketing. But you said something, and obviously this is just my opinion. It's not, this is just my observation, right? So it's not a fact. But in terms of Miss Avery, I think it's Avery Campbell. I think she's in charge of the marketing, right, guys? I did say this a while back on my live stream several weeks ago. In fairness to Avery Campbell, I look, she came into an absolute
Crystal, I
nightmare.
must apologize. Sorry.
Go on.
No, I was saying I might drop off because I'm gonna deal with something.
It's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'll catch you another time. Okay.
All right,
No
thanks for
problem.
the support.
Yeah,
Enjoy
man,
the
no
rest of your
problem.
night.
All the time.
So like what I'm saying, guys, in terms of Avery Campbell, I don't think it's fair to say that she should be doing a better job, because here's from this is just from my observation. She came into an absolute nightmare where the coverage and the promotion and the marketing around the Reggae Girls was piss poor. It was on the floor to begin with. And I think there's some politics on display. Again, nothing factual, just based off my observation. Could it be a case where she's being told not to market the Reggae Girls in the same way that she markets the Reggae Boys? Because at the end of the day, this is not Avery Campbell's business. Like, Avery Campbell works for the Jamaica Football Federation. So could it be a case where she's been instructed to not promote the Reggae Girls in the same way that she helps to promote the Reggae Boys? What do you think of that?
I mean, that's a solid point. I agree, but I have something to say still. Despite that, I mean, she can try her best to be the wolf in that room, but at the same time, the backlash and the fight that she might get probably will push her out. But I'm just gonna be patient then and watch and see as the year goes by, how far will this thing go, how much improvement will be made. But I'm sure that there's no point in time where both male and female are given the same international break. There's no excuse, because there's enough time for them to promote both teams. And if we are going to continue to accept this this it's not going to go anywhere. We as fans deserve better, honestly.
Definitely. Mr. Lee, what do you want to say, sir? I've got about 5 more
Hello,
minutes remaining.
good night, Mr. Beckford. Pick up yourself. My condolences, sir. You know,
Thank
I
you.
saw the text and the thing, and I never really have an idea. I never knew it was you until Crystal brought it to my attention. And me, I said, Jesus, God. You know me, I say? And my condolences again, man, right? And just hang in there, man. You know, we are with you. You understand?
All right, thank you very much for the
We are
support.
with you, man. You know, we are with you. And so sorry for your loss, sir. You know what I mean? And be strong, man. Be strong. You know, and thank you, Crystal, for pointing this out. You know, thank you for taking the lead in this. And, Mr. Beckford, sir, your family, sir. You understand? And this is the first we ever done something like this. And trust me, me and Crystal talk about you all the time. You understand? I just want to see more of you up on the show, boss. I know the chat, man. But just deal what you deal with, man. And take your time and heal. You understand? But we
I
always
understand.
talk about you, boss. We always talk about you, all right?
Appreciate it. I mean, going forward, you never know. Things might change. But uh, hopefully, because there's so much on the table and there's so much unfinished business. But
Yeah, man.
one thing I can say, I just want to fulfill everything that I said. Deep down, I know
Yeah,
that Mommy would want me to continue and continue
yeah,
to make her proud. So that's the aim, to continue, focus and finish what I started and make her proud by the fact that she won't be there to see me.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, man,
But
but you get it, man. Brother, you have life, you have, and enough respect to you, man. Enough respect to you, brother. Just stay strong, man.
okay.
All right.
Anything
So,
that
Crystal, I'm sorry.
yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I was asking if there's anything extra that you wanted to add.
Oh, no, I must jump on the Reggae Girls now.
Yeah, go for it.
So, I believe you, I support you 100% in what you just said, right? The build up and everything, it's just off. It's a lot that's just wrong. Wow, just Senegal, to play a game. I can't believe there's no press conference.
Not unless the press conference is on the rock. But I've not no press conference. Again, if that's not politics, I don't know what politics is then, innit? Like, I'm not really
And
sure what to say to you.
yeah, and there's some other shenanigans that's going on. I don't want to talk about them right now, right? And when we bring these out, we're not attacking the federation. We're not attacking anyone. We love the girls. We love the team. We're supporting the team. But we have to point out these little stuff, right? And I know you guys are watching, Jeff. If I know you guys are listening, I know. As somebody close to and I go back and tell them, no, all we want to do and just just do the thing right, man. Promote the girls like how you promote the boys. You have a superstar in Bonisha, even though she's not gonna play, right? I see you attract more sponsors, get more people are watching her, right? I don't know, man. I just don't know what else to say, right? But in terms of tomorrow with this Mexican team, I hope they are prepared for for what they're gonna feel, because this Mexican team is rebirth and re-ready. They are rebirth and re-ready. I was dying to see what it's like when they play Canada, because they beat the USA in the USA. Like, it should have been they beat them 2-0. That game should have been 4-0. And I'm like, this is Mexico. They have a league down there, plenty of American superstars are leaving college and going straight to Mexico. That's tell you how good the league is, right? And it's developing the Mexican girls down there. So I'm just saying, I hope we get our homework right. And as Crystal said, there's some stuff that's going on. Maybe tomorrow I'll talk about it, right?
Yeah,
Some stuff tomorrow I'll talk about it. Go ahead.
tomorrow better, because they are so lucky that I'm in a good mood, because what I wanted to discuss tonight, they're probably forever not going to like me if I'm
Oh
being
no, we're
completely.
not. Yeah, we're not going to discuss that tonight. But tomorrow I'm going to discuss it. I'm going to
Yeah.
discuss it by my channel tomorrow, because this
So
stuff have to come out. We
yeah.
don't want to take the team for joke. We don't want to take the team for joke. We must respect the team.
Everybody must respect the team.
Exactly. So I think you're right. Let's save this one for tomorrow, not because we're pressed for time, but tonight's stream we're paying respect
Different.
to Fred and his mom, so it's a different tone.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is gonna come with a different tone. All right.
Crystal, I haven't dropped my donation yet because I'm driving and all that. Right. Tomorrow is the stream still gonna be up tomorrow, so I can donate tomorrow.
I think that's something that we have to discuss with the team. Maybe discuss.
Or when I go in, I try to do it, and when I go in. But
when you go in, you can just donate it when you go
all
in.
All right, so I'm gonna text you when I go in. All right, cool.
So we can just sort that out for in terms of you, because it was only supposed to be for this stream, to be honest with you, and I'm glad we managed
for this stream. Okay, yeah, me driving. Let me see. Yeah, let me just come out of work, man. I'm never get a chance to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I have to work out something, man. Or if anything, me take him information and send something to him. But we have more on the stream or that,
I think based off my calculation, it might get maybe 60,000 Jamaica dollars. I think round about
this. We'll get a little more.
Which is really good. So yeah, guys.
Every little bit help. Every little bit help. You may I tell you?
Absolutely. We've got 5.
Right, Mr. Beckford.
To be honest, I wouldn't say I didn't expect, but the support is tremendous, and I'm really appreciate it. If it was up to me, just if I should don't say what I say, probably no one goes to bed or sleep, but I have but I appreciate everybody, those that send, those that make going to fulfill it as well. So those that ask for information to also donate in other ways. So I appreciate everybody, and one thing I grow with is that when I learn from small ages, it doesn't matter how small something is. When somebody give you something, appreciate it, because you don't know, and you don't know that the fact is they give you is that they want to, and even if they just give it out of pity, still appreciate it because they did it in choice. So I appreciate, no matter how small it is, I learn to appreciate anything that I get from anyone.
Quick question, guys. Did you guys on screen or anyone in the comment section know someone called Fearless Gunner? They're in my studio, but I've never seen them before. So, Gunner's boss. I didn't bring you up on screen because I was thinking, who is this person? And I don't know them. Okay, Gunner's boss. I'm sorry about that. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Good night, Crystal.
Good night, sir. I wasn't gonna bring you on because I wasn't familiar with Fearless Gunner. I was like, I don't know if you're coming to like do something crazy. So sorry about that.
I know.
Nah, but a good person, man.
I never know say you're a coward, you're scared. Let me talk. I'm gonna come back to you first because you know when me close out with a bang, you know. Mr. Beckford. Mr. Beckford get up and go as me come to talk to him for.
Yes, no, Becky,
Becky, what going on? Sorry, brother. Sorry for your loss. Our mama, right?
Yes, mommy.
Well, I said, my mommy there struggle with the dementia right now. If me and her hold 5 minutes wait a conversation, I see him question and answer for the 5 minutes, you know. But God, so at time, you know.
The thing is, you know, this one pain me different because mommy and daddy was my two best friends. I lost them within 4 years, so.
God damn. Oh my God.
It hurt but us, you know. Stay strong. You see, them no want you to break down and make the wheels fall off, you know. Them want you to live on and carry on, keep on carrying on and be your best self. And that them want for you. So if you break them right now, you feel them in heaven. So no fear. Stay strong and stay firm. You see it?
Yeah, respect, thanks. I appreciate the memory I have though. So
Yeah,
That's
man.
a plus one.
And me have CC number. Me have CC and me link, so me go drop a thing for him towards the program tomorrow. You know what me I say?
Alright, thanks a lot.
As me did call and tell him earlier, first thing in the morning when me rise up and me touch out of the place, me go deal with that fame. And make a thing reach you. So where the services and thing are going? Which parish?
In Clarendon, in terms of the other things that are planned, it's still in the finalization stage. So the only thing that is finalized is the date for the funeral.
Yeah, man, just stay strong in the Gideon, you know.
But I will update Crystal as I go forward. So she can either post it or pass on the information via social media platform for those who want to. I'm thinking about probably a live stream. I don't know. So I will think about that and make suggestion as well.
Yeah, man, the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club and Talawa TV I will support you, you know?
Me nah go watch your live stream still, because I do a funeral, you know?
Alright.
Listen, no, goodness, boss, you're the same thing as me. Like, we're very similar in that. Like, I call it the F word. The D word, death, and the F word, funeral. I don't like those two words. I still have to deal with my own traumas. And so I don't like talking about those things. So you're right, goodness, boss. I don't.
I was warned about it, and I did not heed the warning, and I think I paid dearly for attending that thing. So I don't attend them too. You see the thing, me not attend suit and tie thing, but me support them 100%. If my girl or my friend or anybody getting married or someone die, I will support, but I won't attend.
You know, you have to manage. You have to manage your traumas, isn't it? So there's a reason why you don't attend, and people just have to respect that, you know. And I credit you for doing that also.
I will not attend my own wedding.
Mr. Beckford slap it. We start slapping with something else.
Crystal.
Yes.
After me kinda feel jealous, you know, cause you up, you know. Me see you do a thing in the night away. It kinda make me feel away, you know. Oh, you feel call the one when I'm Jeremy Lee, and you never call me yet. And me see you call Jeremy Lee, and Jeremy Lee I tell you about him, or text you later and all of them things. I mean, all them things with Jeremy Lee, Jeremy Lee, delete that.
Let me tell you one more time. Crystal is my daughter. You understand? Crystal is my daughter. Is my adopted daughter. Okay? So if you don't know the whole of social media, no, that's my adopted daughter. Okay? All right.
Thank you for adopting her.
Yeah, Jeremy Lee is like the same age as my parents, literally, which I found to be so funny. He only happens to look young, but they're in the same age bracket. Hence him being like, you know, taking me under his wing. And so I'm actually supposed to be doing a live stream with his wife to talk about her book at some point. So do look out for that.
Whose book? Yeah. Whose book?
My wife's book. My wife's book.
Oh, your wife is an author?
Yeah, man. She do some author and she do a whole heap of stuff, you know. So we're gonna talk about that one day. You know?
This is her first book.
No, her second book. You know. So we're gonna talk about it.
What's the name of the first
brother,
book?
I don't even remember it off of my head right now, but I'm gonna post it tomorrow. I'm not gonna see it. Post it tomorrow.
So where you say you have a YouTube channel to Germany?
I have a YouTube channel, but I don't even use it. Listen, I set it up for fun during COVID, right? And I don't really use it since then, right? But I'm gonna relaunch it. See, I make a new one and relaunch. It's gonna be about DNA, you know, because I'm into DNA stuff, right? Into DNA, you know, from back, you know, in Jamaica, where I go on right now, why people can't get them birth certificate, why they, you know, the different name changing and the jacket thing and all that stuff, you know. So a whole heap of stuff they're gonna do the DNA show, you know. So I'm gonna reboot, you know, as a new channel I'm gonna make, but I put everything in the works and then launch again. Understand?
Yes, sir. If you man them we are West Coast, brother, make him man them we are West Coast, man. I love him, man.
No, we're talking about weird.
Man, come here, put a fight against. Me prefer fight against Me prefer fight against Geldin more than fight against what's brother.
Brother, you're sampling, man.
Every child need a father, brother.
Hey, good as boss. Look, bro, there's some stuff I discovered, you know, by doing my ancestry, right? Because I find my family back to the 14th century, right? And there's some things I discover, right? Which I have to bring this stuff, you know, like in lots of family, right? The same name keep on appear over and over and over. And what you understand is that they keep on naming each other after some family member. And it come down the line, even the woman them, right? John this, John that. And I said, how the hell this woman, you know, she named her pick me off her grandfather, and here's the problem. Lady have a baby was born in February and dead, right? Same was born, you know. And the next baby born the same year in December, she named the same baby the same freaking name. Just the middle name different and the date of birth. Brother, them thing them on.
But at the end of the day, they don't make John no more. Just like how they don't make Isabella's and those no more. So you can say that.
Hey, if
a that ancestry tell you a whole heap of mistake, because a whole heap of people they don't make no more. You notice there's no new.
But gunners, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. We're gonna talk about it real quick, right? The first time I listen to you, this guy's a freaking idiot. And I listened to him again. And I was like, and then after,
what are we talking about? Hold on, what are we talking about? Because my Mac died.
No.
So.
Okay, hold up. No, I'm gonna get to something about you're gonna boss. In life, right? We are human beings. And I'm saying, I was saying the first time I met him, I talked to him on the line, you know, and I was like, this guy's a clown. And I talked because his opinion is different from mine. And I talked to him again, and the third, fourth time, I said, you know what? He making sense. And you know, we always think that we right about everything, right? And quick for condemn somebody. But the more I listen to him and the more I understand him, the more I understand that everything I'm saying was right, and not everything he said was right. But I understand God as boss. You understand? You know, I used to troll him online, but then
me not do well with pleasantries and praise, brother. He's a total butthole. He's a total idiot, a total clown. I am not in this business and this platform.
Yeah, but I'm not telling you, though.
Hold on, Jeremy. Let me correct you, man. I'm not on this platform to make people happy, to make people sad, and leave him sad, unless there's choose to do that. But you know what happens? If I respect you, I troll you, and if I don't like you, I troll you. That's what I do.
Yeah.
And you don't know if I like you or I respect you. I just do my thing. But most of the time, the other thing, it's just the thin-skinned people and the cranky mentality people them can't handle me. But I
understand you and I respect you, right? You know, and so every time you talk, we laugh, you know. But it's just after a time, you know, when you know somebody, you know that they don't mean bad, you know. And so that was just me, you know what I mean, expressing that to you, you know?
Yeah, man, the respect, man. But me totally don't want to pack up the Jamaica national football.
Here we go now. Crystal, cut him off now. Cut him off, host. Mr. Beckford, I him that, you know. I him that, man.
That time like this, we definitely need someone like Mr.
Fearless Gunner.
Yeah, man, I'm still here. You tell Crystal to put me in a backstage required and she throw me in a dog pen real quick and take me back out. That's a warning.
Hey, I not you know, Mr. Beckford. You can't help yourself but you have to laugh when Gunner's coming to the studio, man. Jesus God. Lord of mercy.
People them too thin skin, man. You have to beat them sometime, man, and them don't understand so the time me come all Crystal. Not even Crystal not safe when me coming up. She knows she not able to catch a stray as much as me love her.
Nah, man, you can't touch Crystal, man. A whole band of brother will come for you. You hear me I tell you? One band of brother will come for you.
Hey, watch out now. Me can't team, brother.
Me say, brother, if you ever go off a Talawa.
And when I say come for her, I'm not mean come for her in all this.
I know, man. I mean, come on, man.
I'm never this Crystal. Crystal, I'm a baby. Me and Crystal walk the same street of London. Walk and pass each other, you know. Yeah, man. Walk and pass each other and go down a King's, down a Dalston Cross, go buy bagel and coffee in the morning and crackers and tea.
You know nothing about London, I can't make up that one. You know nothing about London.
Okay. When me and Crystal are shop my London, when I shop my street side now, when I shop my Dalston, you know. When we are buy clothes, you know, brother. Harrods we going, brother. Harrods we going to London, go buy my clothes, brother.
God. Yeah,
You
that
think
Mr. Beckford,
we go up on Mere
teach me
Street or
something.
Clark Street? We don't go on Mere Street or Clark Street. We go to Harrods of London, man. What's wrong with you?
You know what I did there, me I forward over this. Cause you know,
Yeah, man. You're well, man. I mean, I'm going to go have a drink, you know? As I feel in place, you know, so I'm going to carry with you, you know. I said, Gunners, the fearless Gunners coming through.
Nah, man, the world is mine, man. The world is mine, man. He's a traveler, and I travel the world, you know. I travel many places, you know. Yeah, man, but me kind of get old and cold and I calm down, you know. I ain't hunting no more.
Yeah, man, you're young, fresh and green, Gunners.
if you have the strength, you can't stop it. I one thing, you know. When my father in the 80s, you know, you can't say old, you know. Young boy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm healthy and strong, man, and I move around, you know. I'm not doing it, making trouble the same way I used to do when I was young. Crystal gone to bed, you know, because Crystal have work tomorrow morning, and Crystal want to do a live stream tomorrow.
Crystal, what's the guy? I'm just something when I come back. Oh, my Crystal, tell them I listen to you, man.
What kind of labor rights sign that Crystal I put up? I tell you about shower. Put up the power, Chrissy. Put up the. I told you she gonna get a stray before she gonna catch a stray before the night. I told you.
Brother, man. May I tell you? Hey, Gunners, election soon at Jamaica, you know.
Huh? What you say?
Yeah, man, big up yourself, Gunners.
What you say about Jamaica?
No, I'm say election soon running on the next couple of I think the next 2 months, I'm have to call election, you know. And maybe by September, I'm have to call election by September. So, you know, Jamaica.
So you ain't going to vote?
May the best man win. That's how I'm going to leave it. So the best man win.
You're not going to vote?
No, sir.
Oh, man, why you not going to vote? You don't live in Jamaica?
I read about it. No, sir, I do not live in JA. I live right next door. You CMC living, I'm living in the same state like you.
Okay. Yeah?
Yeah. I live in the same state of Pennsylvania just like you.
Oh, but you live out of the city.
Yeah, I live out of the city.
All right.
You have to let man lie, so what? In Maryland, you live the other day. I see you live not there in Maryland.
I live in Maryland. But you don't know Maryland, I live. I live in Maryland.
You don't live out there in Maryland. But I live in Maryland for 30 years. 30 years. I work across from the White House.
But you don't know
right?
But you don't know about Maryland. You know about Maryland in America. Me talk about Maryland.
Listen to me, brother. If you know, Mr. Brother, I live in Maryland for 28 years.
Sir, I said I'm talking about Maryland in Jamaica. When you hear me talk about Maryland, me talk about Maryland in Jamaica. All right?
Where was that at?
Maryland.
Where was that at?
Maryland is in St. Andrew.
That must be another. I don't even know of that, yo. Is that
listen me,
close
Maryland
to Mavis Bank?
Listen me now. Watch out now. Maryland is 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes out of Papine. Left off of Garden Town Road, take you all the way through Woodford, back right down through Narbrook, all the way back into the in front of the Constant Spring Golf Course.
Oh, really?
You don't know nothing about Jamaica, brother, so now come tell me.
Brother, I'm traveling the whole Jamaica. The only thing you know about St. Andrew Hill, you know nothing else. Uncle St. Andrew Hill, you know about. You know nothing else. Yeah.
Now let me start brag tonight. Me used to ride motorcycle at Jamaica. I ride out the whole of Jamaica. I'm hold on, and not only ride, me sail out the whole of Jamaica, Caribbean Sea, from Moran Point to Pedro Point, dude. How you think a legend?
People, who don't believe Gunners? Who don't believe that Gunners sail in the ocean? Eh? Sure we can.
Hey.
People, if you don't believe Gunners, will let me know.
Germany.
Right now. Anything gonna say now? Say go, you know.
I say go. All right then, sir.
Sir. Let me tell you something. Let me give you another piece of history. September 11th, 1988, when Hurricane Gilbert hit Jamaica the Monday, I never land from the Caribbean Sea, from a place where them call me name Southwest Rock, Northwest Ridge, outside of Pedro Key. We never touched back Kingston Wharf until the Wednesday morning before the whole of Kingston wash away, the whole of Kingston Wharf and the ice house and the fisheries wash away when we touch back. People all moan. Say me and my crew dead out at sea. 7 hours on the boat. Them things are documented, archived in the Jamaica record and the X News, brother. Me not have to tell you nothing else. This is a legend you look upon. We fly, we sail, we drive, we ride, we travel through the whole of Jamaica. Bounty Killer, when Bounty Killer bus in a night, when Bounty Killer before.
I'm John Barnes, and you're watching Talawa TV with Crystal Davis.